Welcome back, Lelanders, to a new episode of Clone Evolution, Genie Edition. No, today is a long-awaited day. We're gonna make Genie. I know I've been debating whether or not I should make him all day. I had a bit of a disaster earlier today. Let's summarize the disaster first. So what happened was I wanted to finish up the event center and do the hunter battles. Got enough fists to complete it, went to do it, and it said that it was already over, even though there were still like 2-3 hours left. So I was like, shit man, why can't we just use the last of our fists before the timer runs out? So that was super annoying. We missed the last reward. So that kind of sucks. But the good news that we got was we did win the Hunger Games battle. We bet on, who was it? We bet on someone and they won. So that was good. Let's check who. I think we bet on Spitfire. So they managed to beat their battle. And on this battle, who did I bet on? I bet on Collator. So hopefully Collator wins. That'll be sweet. But either way, we have enough tokens to buy Genie today. So I believe that's what we will be doing. But we won't make Genie yet because no one's tuned in yet. So we'll see how the viewers go. If we get enough viewers, we'll clone them up. Now I'm super tired today, pretty drained from work, but I figured, hey, I want to get Genie made, so let's get her done. Yeah, I've been playing, what is it, the 3 versus 3 battles more, so we got a little bit more rewards for that. I was thinking of rushing, what was it, to make the DNA upgrades, but I figured there's no point doing it yet because we don't have Arena Girl finished. Once Arena Girl's finished, then we can do it. Alright, 2 extra clones of her. That's good. Yeah, I just noticed I'm collecting the wrong clone. I'm supposed to be collecting Elizabeth. Dum da dum dum. But we'll let that one build up for now. Alright, so we gotta spin some casinos. We'll wait maybe till we get some viewers. Hopefully we get some people tuning in. Maybe no one wants to see me make Genie today. I know Genie, when I was reading over his stats, I'm like, dear God, man, I don't think he's gonna help our team at all. But let's hope he does. Maybe it's just me being negative. Now, today's been kind of a rough day because it's the last day before Sober October begins, so I'm trying to enjoy my last beer, but I really got so tired that as soon as I drank one beer, I almost fell asleep. So I was like, shit man, can't even drink on my last day. But I got a second wind of energy after I took my uncle. Hey, George Washington, how's it going, man? No, happy Truth Day if you're celebrating it today. I noticed it's really big in Canada today. Everyone's wearing the orange shirts and not really so sure that's going to help the native community at all, but I don't know. Maybe in some ways it does. I always just worry about victimhood. People get caught up in past traumas and they end up getting depressed, drinking more like me. But yeah, hopefully it's all for the better and not for the worse. That's how I'll try to look at it. For me, I don't trust the government. So when the government all agrees on something, it's something that usually sets off red flags for me. And pretty much every politician today was doing the whole orange shirt thing and saying how wonderful it is, but meanwhile I think the politicians are deadly afraid of the native community because they're worried that they're going to block more of their operations with different protests. So if they get everyone at home feeling down and drinking too much and not going out and protesting, then yeah, they've got their mission accomplished. Yeah, I'm finally making Genie. No, we have enough to buy him, so let's do it. Now George joined the show. Enough with the world politics. We need a break from that. Alright, so the Almighty Store, we have enough. Hopefully nothing has changed. We can still buy it. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Alright, so Alex has been messaging and he says he's been meaning to tell me that he knows of a game that I can make quite a bit of money on it if I'm interested, a phone game. Well, my money situation has kind of improved slightly because I'm getting more hours at work. PSWs coming to help out my uncle throughout the day. Even we got a strong PSW who's able to lift my uncle and change him. So I can literally work a full shift at least like 3-4 days a week without him getting bad bed sores. So my money situation has improved. Oh, hey, George Washington. Thanks a million for the super chat. Really appreciate it. If it wasn't for George super chatting, I don't think we'd ever get super chats. No, I shouldn't say that. There's a couple other rare viewers that do it, but now I was reading over the super chats, and I think George is in the lead by a mile. I don't know. Some of those other world currencies I'll have to check. We got some donations from Norway the last time, so I'm not even sure what the Norway currency is like. I'll have to look into that more. Alright, so let's crack open the box. Let's go right to the Genie. I don't even want to save it for later, because let's see what Genie can do. And we'll see if I fucked up somewhere and we actually can't make Genie. Which I would not be surprised. Alright, so let's do it. Let's open it. Oh yeah, we got to pick. Holy shit, I almost picked the wrong one. Alright, so let's do it. Son of the Black Hole. For some reason, I thought we already had 3 of him. Hopefully this will actually make 3 of them. Ba-doom, boom. Yes. Alright, let's do it. Son of the Black Hole. There he is. Now, I don't really have all the hats here. So I guess for the hat for the super chat, see if I got one. Got one for the Spirit of Halloween starting. My all-time favorite Halloween costume was the pirate hat. So let's do it. Now, when I was a kid, I actually won a Halloween costume once at my church. Oddly enough. We were just talking about that evil organization. No, the church, I don't know. They get a bad rap. I know that they had the whole priests like getting involved with young boys thing, and then the same thing was happening where they started to blame the church and say every church is molesting children. But I don't know. I think with church, there's obviously going to be some bad priests and some good ones. It's always weird how it always ends up one-sided. Alright, so let's do it. We made him. No, so I won the Halloween costume, and then I wore the same costume the next year to see if I could win again. I only got one of the runner-up prizes. And that was my end of pirate costumes. Alright, so what time are we looking at? It's 9:30ish. So we'll wear the hat at least till 9:40. Now I would do a wheel and super spin and all that, but I don't know. We got a lot on the go today, so let's try to get her done. Get her done. Alright, let's do it. Let's go with the Darwin Lab, and let's boot him up. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. What I was going to do is do a casino spin and see if we could win Son of the Black Hole, so I didn't actually need to buy him. Let's try a spin and see if we get him, and then I'll be cursing. I'll curse either way. There we go. At least we got some red scrolls, some DNA. Now, George hasn't been in the show in a while. I don't know if he's been watching the archive. Oh yeah, also make sure you get Genie starred up to a minimum of 7 stars or at least 1 red star. Yeah, I'll have to work on that. The one thing that we got close since George was gone is we've been boosting up Freya's DNA, and we almost have her to level 30. So we might even be able to do that. Well, I would do it today by buying stuff from the stores, getting more DNA, but we still have 1 Arena Girl fragment to get in order to make her gold. And I don't have enough Vibram tokens yet. So we might as well wait to do the DNA for that. Excuse me. But yeah, soon we'll be adding Freya. And then we'll be going on to our last hero to get him up to level 30. And surprise, surprise, he's not even that far behind. So he's already at level 25. Alright, so George recommends focusing his stats on HP and defense. Oh yeah, and I forgot to answer Alex's question. Will I play another cell phone game? Probably. If there is some good money involved, I'd probably give it a shot. I've been actually trying a bunch of different new stuff for my YouTube channel, computer reviews. I'm even started a gaming episode where I talk about gaming stuff. I don't know when the next gaming episode where I'm going to be discussing PS2 a little bit, so if anyone wants to see that one, it should be coming up soon. My last episode got a lot of heated feedback. So much so that YouTube's like deleted all the dislikes because it's not sure if they're real dislikes. But I'm pretty sure they were real dislikes because a lot of people are just in love with Nintendo. So every time you say anything negative about Nintendo, it definitely brings a lot of heat and dislikes. But some of the debate was pretty good, so I liked it. Alright, so we're not gonna bring him in yet. Let's do the Genie upgrade. Alright, so did we craft him? We did. Let's look at who do we need for Genie. So we got to go to him and then those. Oh, we got to make him gold first. So this will be the catch. Can we even make him gold? Let's go check. If we can't, then maybe I lied. This won't be the Genie episode. Damn it. Did I lie? Oh no. Looks like I lied. Let me check. Don't make me a liar, game. Don't do it. Oh god, we don't have any of the Cloudbreaker chick. I think we already have one of her. Let's hope. Alright, come on, son of the black hole. It's time for your evolution. Oh, thank god we have her. Oh, fuck. I think we're going to be short on these heroes, though. Son of a bitch. Let's check. Ah, son of a bitch. I don't have any extra gold star heroes I can use. I should have guessed that there was something that would stop Genie tonight. Unless I somehow pull off Sunstar heroes, but there's no way. We don't have enough. Fuck. Here I changed the thumbnail to show it and everything. We don't have these two. Fuck. That's one thing that really pisses me off about this game. They give you so few of the Sunstar heroes. Like, dear God, let's go into the Darwin thing. I don't think I have any options to make them. Should have guessed. I was even checking. I'm like, I think I got everything. I think I got everything. No! No! Fuck, man. We don't have enough. We're 2 sun stars away. Son of a bitch. Those. Well, wait. Let me check our bag. See if we can make one. Is there anyone I can make just to burn so we can finish this today? Yeah, I think we can burn him, right? He's okay to burn, so let's make him up. Who knows? Maybe we can pull this off yet. I don't want to throw in the towel just yet. There's got to be a way. Now, someone mentioned, yeah, Alex said buy it from, where is it, the Arena Shop? Let's see, is there any Sunstars from the Arena Shop that you can actually evolve? I don't think there is. Oh, that Arena Shop. I think I know the one you're talking about. Let's go check it out. The 3 versus 3 Arena Shop? Maybe that's the one you meant. Ah, fuck. We can't make anyone here. Alright, so Muhammada. Yeah, we can make him. Any blue sun clones? Blue sun clones in the bag. Let's check. Damn it. Alright, so we made one. I guess really what I could do is just make a Peace Man, burn him, because we can get more of him easily, right? We just gotta set the freaking campaign and let it run through. Well, that's the thing. If I purchase any of the sun clones from here, what, there's none in this category. Let's check Tavern. There's this guy, but I don't think he can evolve, can he? So if I buy fragments of him, then there's no way he can even evolve. No, we won't throw in the towel. What I'll do is I'll just burn... Oh, can she evolve? Can this girl evolve to purple? Does anyone know? Marketplace sun clones can't turn purple. That's what I was thinking. Even Mother Teresa, whoever this is, she can't turn purple, can she? Can she? No, she can't. True. So we'll just go with that guy, because fuck it, man. I don't want to disappoint the viewer, so we'll burn one guy that we shouldn't. Well, we can just get more of him from the campaign, right? So it's not like it's that bad. I know we need more of him, but hey, what are we going to do? We'll just burn one of him today. Alright, so we'll burn 2 of these guys. Even though Peaceman we shouldn't be burning, we'll do it today because that's just how I roll. I fucked up bad, promising everyone, so we found a solution. It's not the greatest solution, but hey, at least it's a solution nonetheless. Oh yeah, and if anyone's wondering how my dream prophecies have been going, ever since I quit smoking weed, actually today is the date where we went a full month without any weed. We stopped, what was it, on the 31st, and now it's the 30th. So we did it. We made it through a month already, and now next month will be booze and weed to cut completely. Full sobriety mode, which is very dangerous for me. Hopefully I don't end up married or end up with a new job. That's usually what happens when I quit smoking weed and drinking. My whole life changes dramatically. That's why I'm always very paranoid to do it. It's like I like my life the way it is. Thank you. Fuck off, all your responsibility. Alright, so let's go. We got those 2. We got shitloads of robin. I remember I burned a robin once, and everyone's like, oh, you idiot, you burned a robin. And I was like, yeah, it sucked, but now I've got so many robins, I don't really care. I can burn them all. Except for the nice girl I met named Robin recently. She's super nice. Definitely wouldn't be mean to her. Alright, let's see. No, hopefully she's not too upset, because I know like the whole orange shirt thing is kind of driving me crazy, and I know a lot of people like her support it as well, so I gotta try to be more understanding. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so we did it. We can make Son of the Black Hole, and the only one we're wasting really is a Peaceman, so that's not that bad. It's not like we can't get Peaceman somewhere else, so let's do it. Boom! Son of the Black Hole. You know what that means? Oh fuck, I was just thinking, oh yeah, that's okay, never mind. I was a little bit worried we didn't have any 2 extra golds to burn, but we do. So we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so who is it, Genie? So the gold hair guy. Let's find him, quick. There he is. There he is. And now to burn. I accidentally made 2 rock gods and then found out that they're useless and can't be made into anyone. So I was like, alright, now we can just burn them. Unless someone found another way that rock god is used for, but I'm pretty sure he's completely useless. So we'll burn both. Alright, let's do it. Let's make a Genie. It's funny, his face even looks like Genie already, eh? So I was thinking about that. It's like we should have known he'd be Genie. Alright, let's do it. The Djinn. Let's rub the lamp. I was going to do a rubbing lamp motion, but I don't have a lamp here. Oh, actually, do I? No. My only lamp is gone. Where did I put my lamp? Oh well. Let's just make Genie. I haven't made a red clone in ages. Yeah! Genie! Shit, my pirate hat. Almost knocked it off. Alright, so we actually have Genie now. That's weird, right? The hero that I've been trying to make forever. Yeah, George is like, finally. Yeah, that did take a while. Finishing quick is my specialty, but not always. Right, ladies? Hey, Augusto made it just in time to watch Genie. Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in for the big Genie special. I know I was kind of hoping Genie would help us, so I don't really think he can help us yet because, well, anyways, let's go and check what armor we can give him and stuff. Oh yeah, and we got to put him in the rescue capsule. Alright, where's Genie's spot gonna be? Can I unlock a new one of these? Ah, insufficient. You whore. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Alright, who can we put in here? Let's take out... This guy's pretty useless. Alright, so Genie's up to level 220. And I think that also boosts up his DNA. Let's check.
Please state your wishes.
Yeah, his DNA also goes up to level 25. That's sick. Hey, it's neat. I can see that he requires the Santa Claus. When under attack, there's a 23% chance of rendering your attacker dizzy for 2 rounds. That'd be impressive. And we don't have this guy unlocked yet, but see what he could do. Holy, when the battle begins, reduce the enemy's highest attack units attack by 39% for 2 rounds. So wow, that'd be a nice way to start the battle. We might actually have to make him and link him, but not until we reach his 30. Alright, so now we gotta pick. Let's get that other guy's equipment off because he's not using it. Oh yeah, it automatically unequips it. Alright, so who else had armor that'd be worth giving to Genie? We gotta get him a good set. I'd like to give him a full set of 140 gear, but I don't think I have an extra set of 140.
One day you will also.
I'm a heart-stealing thief.
Take me home and for.
Dear Commander,
Oh, there we go.
could you tell me my
We hardly ever
origin
use
before
this
giving
guy,
me
so let's give him
orders?
his shit.
Please state your wishes. My dear Commander, could you tell me my origin?
Boy, his
before giving
armor
me
is like all
orders?
over the place now. Alright, so we did it. The other thing we need to do is give Genie some chips. See what kind of chips we can give him.
Please state your wishes, my commander.
Right, George says the best suit to give him is either a 130 set or a 150. Really? Alright, so let's give him a 130 set then. I believe we have some extra of those.
With the sword of heaven, mortals can never kill me.
The Celts will never give up. Hello for sun is only worth.
Fuck.
Hey, buddy.
There we
Looks like
go.
your defense
There's the
system is
130
full of
set.
loopholes.
Please state your wishes, my commander.
What's going on? I could have swore I just got... Oh, there it is. So I don't know, the 140 thing seems to increase his stuff quite a bit. Sure, we shouldn't just keep that. Increases his critical damage. Oh, the other one increases his dodge and hit points. Maybe that's why George wants him to have 130. Alright, so let's give him the 130 like George suggests and see how it works.
I'm a heart-stealing thief. Here to take your scrolls and wine.
Alright, so the other thing we need obviously I think is pets. Did it unequip his pet automatically? Yeah, it did. I think we're at the point where we got to start making some new and better pets, right? Let's go to the arena rewards thing, see if we can buy any new pet stuff. God, we need new pets really bad. Oh, these are for the toys. Keep forgetting. It's not the actual pets. Should have guessed. I don't know, does anyone remember what used to be here in the store? They said they changed it, so I was like, shit, did they take away the pet ability to buy? Or maybe I'm just thinking something else. Alright, so either way, we gotta find him a pet. Whose pet can we give him?
Dear Commander, could you tell me my origin before giving me orders?
Increase heroes' inflicted damage to dizzy units. That sounds kind of cool. But it's only a 60 pet. That really sucks.
And forget about
Level 1 pet.
I'm a heart-stealing thief. Here to take your scrolls and wine.
Is speed any better? For some reason I think the speed pet sucks. Who's got a good pet we can give him? Oh, there's a 110 ghost fish. Yeah, let's do that. That's a shitty one. Oh, we can render units dizzy. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Let's give him this pet fish.
Please state your wishes, my commander.
Okay, that's looking pretty good. Did anyone see anything I forgot? Oh yeah, he does not need that. I don't know why. They're always like trying to give me that. I'm like, fuck off. I don't want to give them speed chip. Why does they always try to give you more speed? It's like they're so against everything else but speed. I don't get it. Alright, so let's see. Make sure we got all of our heroes all nice and equipped.
I am the guardian of the even.
You know what I kind of miss? Some role-playing games have a button where you can just click it and it automatically equips everything to the best settings.
Take me home.
So you don't have to like go in and tweak it for hours trying to figure out what the fuck the best setting is.
Hello for Sun is only worth a love rat as a partner. The Celts will never.
Mortals can never.
Hey, buddy. Looks like your defense system.
Alright, let's get Gus his stuff back.
With the sword of heaven.
Sword God, give him some more stuff. There we go. Alright, so what type of battle should we test him in first? Oh, let's go check out the genie. No, I'm glad we found a way to get those other sun stars. I was thinking, damn, it'll suck so bad if we can't get more sun stars, but we found a way. Yeah, let's change my guy to genie. We haven't changed him in a while. I figured they're both bald, they both have beards. We're all set, right? I think I can pull off a decent genie impression. Now I'll have to shave off my mustache, then it would work properly. And dye my hair blue. Get some pointy ears. Alright, so yeah, we got an upgrade. We finally have Genie. Alright, so let's see. Where should we experiment with Genie first? Let's try. I don't think he's ready for the dungeon yet. Let's try a couple arena battles, the 3 versus 3, and make a new team. So we can see like if our team is really any better. Our triple team. Holy shit, George gave another super chat. Thanks, man. Yes. Yeah, I appreciate it. My YouTube revenue has definitely dropped a little. It's a little bit under $100 a month, or even less maybe, so really appreciate the super chats. No, and I'm thinking I'm going to pool all the super chat money to get the sewing machine, the digital one that hooks up to computers, so I can start making my own Lelanders gear and start giving that away on the show too. So if people want a Lelanders hat or shirt or anything else embroidered, just let me know, and hopefully we'll save up enough to get that soon. And I think I might actually just buy it first and then finish saving up the super chat money. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. The patron money made it up to about $40. So yeah, I'm getting close to it, not for that machine. That'll be pretty sweet. Stars on Djinn. Yeah, I guess I should give him stars, right? But that's what I was thinking. When you put him in the rescue capsule, does he still need the stars? Let's try.
Only in fairy tales does the one you love.
Oh yeah, he still doesn't have the stars.
Please state your
Ooh.
wishes.
Alright, so let's try giving him some stars. Thanks for pointing that out, viewers. Where the hell are stars again? Oh yeah, Trading Center. Now, as you can see, Sober October, or I guess Sober September, really didn't help my memory drastically, but it did help a little. I can't be bashing it completely. Actually, the first week, it was really rough, and then it started to improve again. Thank God. Alright, he's up to 3 stars, 4 stars. Holy shit, we even have enough for 5 stars. Amazing. Alright, so obviously we got a ways to go, right? He's at 5. We need 2 more to reach 7. But we're going to be short on purple potions. And I don't know if anyone's got ideas of where we could buy purple potions, but I don't think we should go crazy yet trying to buy purple potions. We'll take our time, I think, for leveling up Genie. Let's try a few spins, see if we can win a Catholic hero. With all the anti-Catholic stuff going on today, we'll get our Catholic hero. Now, I know the church does definitely do some rough stuff over the years. Oh, there we go. 5 potions. Now, some people, when they're going on about the church being all pedophiles, I'm like, you do realize that, like, every occupation has pedophiles in it. You'll find pedophiles in freaking, in doctors and schools, wherever, so it's definitely not just the church. Although some people like to rip on them like it is. Now, I guess I was very fortunate that the church I went to, even though we have lots of, like, mass graves surrounding it, all unmarked, but at least they're just European graves as far as we know. I don't know what's with churches. I actually was reading a meme about that today. One of my Ojibwe friends, Kevin Najawan, he was posting, isn't it weird how the church always has, like, dead bodies all around them? And I was like, yeah, they do that. For some reason, they make the church and the school and the cemetery always on the same block. So it's like you're always hanging around all the dead people. I don't know what the hell's with that. Could be the sacrifice thing. I don't know if anyone's tuned into my sacrifice shows. Ooh, God, some of the stuff I learned about that recently. It's a little bit freaky. I don't know if I filled the viewers in. Oh, we got some purple potions. It turns out the sacrifice line, the one that has all the September 11th attacks on it, it turns out is the same one at Mars that has all the biggest volcanoes. So that's when I started to realize the volcano human sacrifice tradition was all about those lines. Just kind of fucked up, but unless it's just a really weird coincidence. I wonder if, yeah, when they were planning the attacks, can you imagine? They're like, hey, there's 3 volcanoes on Mars. Why don't we attack locations that all line up with those? Shouldn't laugh. It was a horrible attack. I gotta stop laughing about horrible tragedies, but it's how I deal with stress, so it's either that or a freaking ulcer. Alright, so we're winning jack shit. Oh, there he is, finally, the Catholic hero. The most hated man of all today. Yes. Alright, let's go for a refresh. God, that was horrible. We almost didn't get jack shit this time. We actually got 1 Catholic hero. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, so let's see what that Catholic hero situation. We got 2. And I think we need to make him gold, right? So we need 3 of him. Let's check our situation. See if we got any actual Catholic heroes. What element is he again? Is he lightning? Maybe he isn't lightning? I think he is though. Let me check. Oh, Gene Bank. What do they want to give us? Free clone. Lightning. Oh. I mean Sunstar. He was cheering for lightning. Alright, so Catholic hero. Where is he? Yeah, he is lightning. So we'll need to get 1 more Catholic hero. We can turn him. And we're getting close to making another Trump then. We'll have the Catholic hero. Oh yeah, we burned one of the Peaceman, so we'll have to get another 50 frags for him. I think we might have 2 Trumps, or I might have burned them all already. Let's check. Oh, we already have a gold Trump, so yeah, we don't even need to make him. We're just at the Catholic hero phase. That's good news. Alright, so I think we had some questions. What was it? Oh yeah, since George did another super chat, we'll put the pirate hat back on. Sorry I don't have any other hats handy. I haven't been using the hats for a while, so I started cleaning my room and moved them. Now some ladies were saying they're going to come over and visit, so I started cleaning. I was like, I probably shouldn't have all these funny hats laying around. They'd be like, what the hell are these hats for? Yeah, but I don't know. My life is always so busy. I never really have time to meet anyone. It's pretty sad. I always like to blame the lockdowns for not being able to meet up with people, and now I just kind of realize it wasn't the lockdown's fault. It was all my fault. Damn me. Ooh, that'd be good if we can make it to there. So I think tomorrow we'll do some more of the casino. We'll wait on the casino for tonight. The activity exchange. Are we able to buy DNA? Oh shit, we can. That's tempting, eh? Buy all the DNA, push it up. That might be what we purchase. Or we might end up purchasing these, but no, that's way overpriced. Yeah, start using your campaign tickets to get more roses. Campaign tickets. Where is that? Arena? Yeah, that's where. Are these campaign tickets? Alright, well, let's try some of these 3 versus 3 battles. See if we can actually win any. Now that we have Genie in our team. Oh yeah, campaign, that's right. Dum-da-dum-dum. No, thanks for clearing that up. Little slow. I wish I could still blame the weed. Now I'll just blame the beer, and I got 1 day left I can blame beer for all my problems. Then it's all on me. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The only good thing about these campaign tickets I saved is I can get more roses with them whenever these come back. So it wasn't a complete waste tanking up all these. Now I was thinking the Queen Elizabeth, I gotta start making her soon so that I can unlock Wind of Fury. Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have all the ingredients to make another copy of Wind of Fury. And I really want to make her because, yeah, not only is she hot, but she's a really good healer. Alright. I was thinking these roses for a sec. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? But yeah, and if anyone's wondering, I do have room for 1 more friend. So if anyone wants to add me on the friends, just let me know. I actually have room again. And if the list fills up and everyone's like, shit, I want to get in there, just join my patrons list and I'll boot out one of the non-patrons. I know it's mean, but that's just how I roll. I'm a very mean person. Now I try to balance it out. Help out my uncle a lot to be good and get enough mean stuff going on too. That's how I figured. All the really nice people I know in life died so young that I figured, man, you got to be at least a little mean or you're good as dead. I don't know what it is. The creator seems to like to keep all the mean people around. Damn him. Just kidding. Alright, so this battle, yeah, this looks shitty. Let's try Genie in here just for the hell of it. I want to see how he works. We'll stick it with fire. Excuse me. Wouldn't it be nice if when I get Genie up to like Red Star, he's able to help me beat the dungeon? I just don't see it happening, but can't kill me to dream. Oh yeah, speaking of killing me to dream. Now I've been doing the dream predictions, and guess what I dreamt about last night? I was at a Toronto Blue Jays game, and I was in the stands, and someone hit like a home run, and the ball went all the way to me, and I caught it in my hand, and then as I was like bringing it down in my hand, I started juggling the ball because it slipped, and it fell, and some kid grabbed it. So I was like, ah, fuck, man. I came so close to winning or catching a ball at a Blue Jays game. And just when I was cursing that, oh, we won the battle. What the fuck? I wasn't even watching. Holy shit, we survived and won. That was sweet. So anyways, the dream continued. And then everyone's like, oh, there's another prize if anyone could grab the drone. So for some reason, there was a contest at the Blue Jay game where if you could jump up and grab the drone out of the sky, then you would win a prize. So what happened was the drone was flying past, and I like ran to the back of the stadium, climbed up on the wall, and just reached up and grabbed the drone. So I was like, yeah, I missed the baseball, but I won the drone, right? So if anyone's wondering what the hell that has to do, Well, let's bring it up. One of my friends messaged me today. He's like, "You'll never guess what my dad got me for my birthday." I'm like, "What?" I should have guessed because I was like the dream, but I hope he doesn't mind me sharing it. I don't think he watches the show, so it should be okay. Alright, let's see. So let's download it. And, oh yeah, we won the battle again. Fuck, is this Genie that's helping, or what's going on here? Seems like we're beating some battles I did not think possible. Oh shit. No, no. Fuck. Why am I always sharing pictures of boobs? I don't think I did. We should be okay. Phew. I swear I have no idea how those pictures of boobs get on there. Must be a virus or something. So my buddy's like, "Hey, guess what my dad got me for my birthday?" And I should have guessed. He won a drone. Or he got it as a gift. So I don't know. Some people might be, "Oh, that's not a really good dream prediction." But my dream predictions have been way off lately. So I was like, wow, finally one actually came true. It's been a while. It's been a while. Now, I didn't tell him about the dream because, I don't know, a lot of people have heard my dreams for years and years. They don't care about them, so... It is kind of neat to know, though, that I can dream what's going to happen the next day, at least to some degree. It's not always accurate, but sometimes it's a little bit weird mixed messages. But I would have never guessed. I was like, why the hell did I dream about catching a drone? And then all of a sudden I found out today my friend got a new drone. Yeah, so his drone looks pretty cool. I think he said his dad got it for him. His dad's a really nice guy. Alright. Are we going to win this battle? Looks like Genie's helping. Oh, is it just me, or is like Genie actually helping? It's like we haven't made a clone in so long that actually helps. It seems so rare for it to actually help that I'm shocked if it does. And even like the viewers were saying, we got a long way to boost him up with purple potions. We can even try to get him up to red star. Well, that's going to be near impossible. Oh, fuck, man. We're just not winning. Everyone's frozen. Alright, so let's modify this team a bit. This team kind of sucks balls. Not in a good way. So let's modify them. Take him out. I don't think he really helps. We got some healers we're dealing with. Too many healers. So should we just go with extra attack? Let's try that. Alright, see if that does anything. So yeah, he says they give you 20 roses each time you use one. So go crazy on the limits for roses. Yeah, so we'll do that every episode now, or every day I play. I'll make sure to use up and get as many roses as we can. Oh, there we go. We actually did kill one of them. So bringing in Monk isn't always a disaster. Sometimes he does actually help. Alright, I think I wore the hat for a while there. Oh yeah, we're in 40 minutes. We'll keep it nearby in case anyone else super chats. No, don't get too carried away, George. I feel bad when you're super chatting so much. I gotta come up with some better shit for the viewers. I don't know if you've seen the post in the Discord. I did get a whole bunch of games that I could start giving away, although my supply of games might end. My roommate who was picking up the games, my mom or whatever, she was telling me that the second-hand store she was getting them for 50 cents has raised the price to $1. So that's kind of expensive now. Now, if anyone's wondering, prices in Canada are going crazy on everything. Like, you know, everyone's talking about food prices going up. Like a bag of rice that used to be like $1 or $2 is now close to $10. So I don't know, like everyone thought food prices were gonna double, but I didn't anticipate 10 times. That's fucking crazy. Hopefully it's just a temporary thing. I don't know if anyone's been ordering Christmas gifts from China, but all the deals in China are almost gone now. So it's actually cheaper to even just buy from Amazon or eBay most of the time. So there's definitely a big something weird going on with the shipping prices in China, or maybe inflation. I don't know what it is, but the only plus side I could see to that, I'm just drinking the no-name beer. Last few beers for the night. The only plus side to that is maybe manufacturing in North America will actually increase because now China is expensive, which is so weird to say. Like, China used to be close to free. A lot of people were making a living just buying stuff from AliExpress, importing it to the States or Canada, and then selling it on eBay and Amazon. And they were making a living doing it because China prices were so cheap. I was almost thinking of doing it for like what do they call it, Kijiji or Craigslist ads. So you didn't even have to pay all the extra fees to Amazon and eBay. Just sell it directly to people. No, I appreciate that, George. Says he doesn't expect anything in return to donations. Now, one of my favorite YouTubers who does like stuff about Amico and other video game consoles, I think what does he call him? Something like the gamer guy or something like that. Anyways, he's very anti-e-begging, he calls it. He's like, I have no super chats on my channel, no patrons. I'm like, I don't know why you keep bragging about that guy. It's like, I know like a lot of people might be taking advantage of patrons and super chats where they're already rich and they don't need the money. But it seems so weird to make fun of it, because there are some people who actually do need it. But I get where he's coming from. This one guy I watch, he does like live streams on Sundays. And he'll start the live stream and he'll do like a few minutes into it. He'll be like, come on guys, unless someone super chats, I'm ending this live stream right now. It's like, come on, super chat. It's like, holy God, man, chill. It's like, I know you need the super chats, but dear God, you have to yell at us about it. I wonder if he's got some horrible addiction. Well, money addiction, probably. Now I'm going to try to design a logo for the Lelanders gear. So if anyone's got an idea for a logo, even if they want to help design it, maybe I could do that as some sort of contest. So whoever sends in the best logo will get it actually made onto merchandise. Hopefully I can come up with some better prizes than that. Oh yeah, and I'll send them some of the merch. That would be good. I'm trying to think what the hell can I do without going broke. Excuse me. Now I think what I'm going to do is try to get on Anomaly's show. I don't know if anyone's seen his show before, but he gets a lot of guests on his show and he lets them promote their material. So I'm like, man, I should try to get on his show. So what I'll do is buy his hat and ask if I can come on his show while wearing his hat. And then maybe he'll be nice enough to give me a shout out on his channel. And we can get a few extra 1,000 subs that way. So, is this the gold chest battle? Pretty sure it is. So I'll just let it run. Who was it that died? Freya, right? Come on, we gotta kill their Freya. You can do it, Suzo. Alright. George says if he ever wins a draw, just make a donation for me. Alright. Try to do that. Pay it forward. Yeah, this shark is like immortal. I see what you mean. It just won't die. I would skip the battle, but if I do, it's probably just gonna kill me. And like all my guys. So I might as well let it play out a bit and see. Oh fuck, man. Their life just keeps going higher and higher. We're getting weaker and weaker. It's a shame. Oh yeah, it was Monk that died. That's who. Maybe I should have brought in Sea King. I think Sea King would have did the trick. Yeah, our Freya's alive. She's right there. Dum-da-dum-dum. Dum-da-dum-dum. Every time he takes damage, he gains health. Yeah, we're not winning this battle. So I think what's going to happen, we'll probably just let this battle roll through, and then we'll come back again, and we'll bring in Sea King, and see if that'll be enough to finish him. Finish him quick. Oh shit, Genie's close to dead. If Genie dies, we'll definitely just restart. Yeah, I'm so shocked that Genie's already helping our team. I thought for sure, like the viewers were saying, that he wouldn't be much of a help until we got him to a red star, but he's already helping. Yeah, our team's just getting weaker and weaker. They're getting stronger and stronger. Alright, so what other news was there? We did the UFO show. YouTube's hasn't demonetized it, luckily. You know, that's what I was thinking. A lot of... Oh, fuck, our whole team's dead. People always try to talk about difficult subjects and get into trouble with YouTube. I find if you can switch it into a gaming channel, it doesn't seem as bad, right? Like, they usually don't flag it as much. I think it's when you change it to entertainment, that's when they know that they have to be more strict. Or it could just be a coincidence. Probably a coincidence. Oh yeah, if George is wondering how the weight loss is going, made it to 195 pounds today. So that's pretty good, seeing that I started off the month at 222. So getting close to, yeah, I think around 20 pounds I lost, or a little bit more. I'm hoping the Sober October is staying away from beer. We'll be able to cut that down another 20. So that'll bring me, what, to 80, 77. Yeah, so if I could reach 177, that's almost like 6-pack weight. So I'd really like to see my 6-pack. I did sit-ups, 400 of them for 2 years, every day. And then I got fat, so I never got to see the results. So it kind of sucked. I was like, shit, man. I'd like to blame the lockdowns, but it was a bit of my own laziness and eating too much. Just a bit. So yeah, hopefully that'll work. And Sober October, I'll actually get to see the results of doing all those goddamn sit-ups for 2 years. No, and I noticed if anyone's doing the online dating, a lot of times online dating sites are strict where you can't put like shirtless photos to show off 6-pack abs or something. But what they do allow now is for you to link your Instagram. So that's what a lot of hot babes are doing, is they're just like putting like half naked pictures on Instagram and then linking that to their dating profile. So technically their dating profile really doesn't have risque pictures, but so that's probably the route I'll go. I don't know, some people were telling me that once you reach your 40s, dating does get a lot easier because a lot of women are reaching the end of their ability to have kids and they become way more desperate. And I think, yeah, I've definitely seen that effect. And not to mention, once women reach their 40s, all the guys they're looking to date already have like 5 kids or something, or are already married. So yeah, dating in your 40s, if guys are worried that it's going to be a nightmare, it's not actually as bad as it sounds. It's kind of surprised. There we go. Now we're killing people. No, it's, if anything, it's working out too good. Because normally I'm used to dating online where it takes like 6 months before I get any responses. Now that I'm in my 40s, it's like, man, I get responses every week. So it's definitely a drastic change compared to online dating in my 20s. Boom, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. So this is a good combination, eh? Put in Genie, put in Segment. It's not a bad team we got going. Holy shit, we made it up to 5 viewers and a like. Thanks, everyone. Now, if anyone wants to help balance out that ratio, you can add a couple likes to it. I don't really care about the likes as much, but damn, super chats today. Amazing. Now, I was kind of getting down the dumps today. You know what I threw on? I've been trying to listen to chiptunes, and chiptunes really hasn't been floating my boat lately. So I threw on some 90s rock music, and they have like the best 100 songs from the 90s. I was like, Jesus, every one of these songs I really liked. I was surprised. For some reason I was thinking of like 80s music, but no, I actually like 90s music better. Who knows, maybe the 90s music top 10 or top 100 actually threw in some 80s songs. Could be, because there was a lot of Metallica in there, and I really liked like the older Metallica back before they got into Load and Reload and all that shit. I think what it was is one of their band members got crushed by a bus, so once he died, the band kind of went downhill. Not to blame the whole failure of the band on that, but It definitely seemed like it had an effect. And you gotta figure too, if you lose one of your best band members, it's gonna take a toll on the rest of how the music sounds. Alright, we just can't kill this shark guy. Does anyone have an idea how to kill him? What a prick. He just never dies. Oh yeah, that's what the viewers were saying, that he heals himself every time we hit him. So we'll have to just bring in like super strong attackers. I think what we could do is maybe oh fuck, we gotta let this battle run out. Let's skip it. Hopefully our whole team didn't die. Oh fuck, man, our whole team died. You gotta be fucking shitting me, man. How they got the nerve to do that, right? Did you see how that battle was unfolding? Did it look like anyone was gonna die? You fucking sons of bitches. Anyways. Damn. If I only didn't skip it, right? If it would have just played through normally, we could have played the shark guy with our whole team still alive. Fuckers, man. Should have known. Sons of bitches. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Oh well, let's try this. God, now all of our best teammates are dead. That really pisses me off. Oh well. I should have known, like I was even saying, if I hit the skip button, kiss our whole team goodbye. And that's what happened. No, some people have been messaging and asking what the heck is taking so long with my latest travel video. I got carried away with work, so yeah, I haven't really had time to finish editing. But yeah, let's hope that I can soon. Yeah, we're just never gonna beat this shark guy, right? He's impossible. Which is kind of a shame, right? It looked like we had our hands on the gold chest. I was that close to grabbing the chest and then got denied. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. We can hit refresh. There's definitely bigger problems in the world than missing out on that. It's weird how they always put in such weird team combinations. No, I do not want him. Oh yeah, now we can just put Genie in the front. Alright, so let's try segment. Let's try that for a change. Whoops, still got it on quick battle. Now, if anyone's wondering if I've had any better prophetic dreams during my whole sober month, the only other prophetic dream that I really had was that I'd be getting into some demonic activity. And dear God, when I did that one podcast with the human sacrifice topic, which I didn't even know was going to be human sacrifice, so I was like, holy fuck. I should have gathered, because he's like, man, these ley lines, they're all like evolved with the September 11th attacks, and I had no idea that it would be a human sacrifice episode. So yeah, my dreams went crazy the night before that. I barely even slept an hour. So if anyone's wondering why I was so tired when I was recording that episode, I basically only slept an hour beforehand. And I tried to sleep, but I just kept waking up with the demon dreams. And if anyone's wondering what a demon dream is, it's basically I dream that a demon's coming over to the house and there's nothing we can do. So everyone in the house is just always anxious and paranoid for the whole dream, because they're like, man, the demon's coming, the demon's coming. Such a weird dream. But every time I have that dream, yeah, there's definitely some demonic stuff that I encounter throughout the day. So my dreams were bang on the money on that one. Now the drone one. There's probably a few others in there that I missed that I wasn't even paying attention to. Holy shit, we made it up to 7 viewers. Oh, just as I said that, someone left. It's the demon talk. I know. The demons are tuning in. They're like, why are you talking to us about us again? Didn't you learn your lesson? Nah, I gotta stop making fun of the demons. The one night I made fun of them a lot on the show. And all of a sudden I started getting the demon dreams again. I was like, oh, they don't like getting made fun of. I guess who does? Alright, so what other video game news was there? I was watching Pat and Ian's show today. Oh yeah, that was right. Ian did his whole special today about what it was like when he was working at the game store. Now that he can talk about it more, that he doesn't work there anymore. I was expecting him to like throw all of his old employees under the bus and be like super mean. But actually he was really cool about it. I guess I shouldn't have thought that he would be so mean. Because normally he is pretty nice. It was just about those auction guys and the resellers. He gets really upset about those. Yeah, so Ian was saying that when it came to like the pandemic or the things we're not allowed to talk about, it became super stressful to work at the store. So that's why he really didn't want to work there anymore. And I understand, yeah, like he was saying that when he was trying to buy and sell games to people, hey Lewis, how's it going? Yeah, he was saying when he worked at the game store before, people would come in to trade games to him, and it would just be for like beer money or something, or like to go out on a vacation or something. But he said now the game store, when people come in to trade their games in, they're like, oh my god, the lockdowns have crippled my family. We need this money to like buy food and pay rent. So he said it became super stressful. Yeah, because it was just like so serious, where before it was just kind of like a leisure activity to sell everything you own. You kind of got to watch that too. The one friend that I had that committed suicide, he was always into that. Like he would sell all of his possessions all the time. And they actually tell you about that on the suicide awareness pages. They're like, hey, if you see one of your friends that's like selling everything he owns, it's not a good sign. Yeah. Especially if they just sell everything to like go on partying binges. It's kind of like a self-destructive behavior trait that you can kind of identify and say, hey man, do you need some help before you get out of control here? Yeah, I wish I would have seen some of those signs similar earlier, but what can you do, right? What's in the past is what's in the past, and you can't beat yourself up over it. You got to try to move on and not be depressed about it. That's where I always get kind of upset with victimhood. People get carried away in victimhood. I'm like, man, that's like some of the worst behaviors I've ever gotten into my life. Makes you super depressed, gets too addictive shit. So yeah, you kind of put the shitty shit behind you and try to move forward, sort of thing. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I always make fun of Justin Trudeau, but his moving forward idea kind of makes sense. Right, so Lewis wants to know. Oh, Alec McQueen wants to know if I'd be his boyfriend. And unless you're a girl named Alec, probably not. I'm not going gay for pay. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding about not going gay. No, I do have a gay brother, but he's already in a relationship. And if you're a hot babe, maybe call me. No, my brother's boyfriend is from China, so I get a lot of the insider information. Oh, no pun intended. No, I get a lot of information about what's actually happening in China from someone who's actually born there and has all his relatives living there. And he goes back and forth to China all the time. Now, I found it very interesting because me and my brother kind of argued about China a lot. So when his boyfriend was over, I was like, hey, man, I got some questions about China. Can you help fill them in? And he knew a whole bunch of shit. And I was like, wow, man, that's what I thought. Now, if anyone didn't hear, like China, you know, everyone's making fun of China. They're like, dear God, would you want to live in China? You'd be stuck in lockdowns for the rest of your life. Does anyone know how many lockdowns actually occurred in China? So that's the funniest thing. Like, everyone's like, oh, China, worst lockdowns. Meanwhile, there was only specific cities in China that did lockdowns. The majority of the country didn't do lockdowns at all. And it was funny, too. He was talking about some of his family. They hadn't even heard of the lockdowns. They're like, what? Your countries have lockdowns? For what? I was like, you gotta be shitting me, right? Everyone's making fun of China, say that they had the worst lockdown. Meanwhile, like, the majority of the country didn't have any lockdowns. Oh yeah, and then the other part, you know how we're getting forced to take these? China, not only were they not forced, but they banned the technology, you know, the mRNA. So no one in China has taken the mRNA. And they have one of the lowest case totals ever, the lowest deaths, especially per capita. I think, what is it, like 2,000 or 3,000 people died from the virus in China, and they didn't take any of the mRNA. And they have the huge population just jammed together, no lockdown. I was thinking maybe they had masks that worked really good, I guess. Maybe that's what it was. No, what China did is they made their own version of this, and they stuck with regular technology. They didn't go with the mRNA stuff. So that's always like so funny when I was learning about China. I was like, dear God, I wonder how many people know that this is what's happening in China. Not that I'm anti-Chinese or anything. I find it just very fascinating. Especially when people are mocking China and making fun of them. Meanwhile, it's the exact opposite of what they're saying. Holy shit, we made it to the gold chess battle again already. Sweet. Alright, so Lewis wants to know what red heroes do I recommend. I definitely recommend Genie. I'm surprised how well he's working. I can see why everyone's like, man, get Genie, get Genie. Especially George. We should have listened to George a long time ago. I know, I can't remember who it was that I wasted my other clones on, but... Oh yeah, it took us a long time to get that blonde-haired guy. That's why I couldn't make Genie, because I never had the blonde-haired guy. Alright, my second favorite red hero has to be Suzo. Everyone makes fun of Suzo because in order to make him, you have to waste a Theodora gold. And Theodora gold is so rare that most people don't make him. They make, what's her name, Skady instead. So people kind of mock me and make fun of me for making Suzo. But as you can tell from my attacks, he's by far my strongest hero. He like wipes out entire rows of people sometimes in just one attack. So that's why I love him so much. Oh yeah, and then third favorite is probably Alice. She's like the super tank. If you ever need a really good tank, Alice is your girl. She can take a pounding. No pun intended. God, I'm doing the worst puns today. No, and to be honest, even if you were a hot babe and I needed a boy or a girlfriend, I almost said boyfriend. I'm pretty much at the point in my life where I'm working 2 full-time jobs and almost have no free time. Like, I'm just even trying to make time to do my YouTube stuff, which is like my 3rd job, part-time job. I shouldn't say it's a job. I'm doing YouTube more just for the fun of it. As you can tell, a lot of cases I do episodes with no super chats and I'll just do 2 hours to have fun. Because really now with my country under such strict lockdowns for people that haven't gotten this yet, it almost is like my lockdown has never ended. I have actually less human rights than from when the lockdowns first began. I'm not even allowed to ride my city bus. And they even showed people in my province are getting kicked out of McDonald's. I was like, Jesus, for what? It's like they went in, tried to buy their food, and they wanted to eat inside the McDonald's, so they got kicked out. So it's like, wow, it's like you're even going to kick people out of McDonald's? That's pretty fucked. No, and then our province did get some weird shit, where like one of the other provinces, they opened up and got rid of some of the restrictions. And then how did the government respond? Is they banned all the treatments. So if you get the virus, you're not allowed to take almost any medicine to make you better. And what they did is they fired almost half the, well, not the half, but a good chunk of the hospital staff. So now the hospitals are way understaffed, not allowed to take treatments, and you just have to go in there and suffer. And now they're using that as an example to try to bring in more waves of lockdowns. It's pretty fucked up. But I try to look at it on the bright side. It's like the whole Turtle Island prophecy. Everyone's going to come here. It's not going to be easy. But hopefully something good will come of it. Not like some giant human sacrifice ritual. Let's hope that's not what's going on. Yeah, that's the one thing that kind of pisses me off about the Turtle Island legend. How much human sacrifice has already occurred as part of it. God, like I don't even want to look it up, but I bet you almost all the huge like battles in early colonization, bet you they were on the fucking sacrifice lines. I can almost guarantee it. Oh man, I don't even want to look. Oh man, we're at one of those phases where we can't kill anyone again. Alright, so what can we do to win this battle? We'll have to pick who we can bring in as a substitute. I think what we'll do is... Fuck man, we got so many good heroes. Maybe we'll just try starting the battle over with the same team, and hopefully Freya will be strong enough to kill Wind of Fury right off the bat. No, I'm gonna have to look it up. I know, what is it? China, or not China, Russia has a giant CN tower, just like our CN tower. And our CN tower is actually a giant obelisk, which is on one of the sacrifice lines. So I'm gonna have to check to see where Russia's is. I wouldn't be surprised if it's on one of the sacrifice lines, if not the actual same one as the CN tower. I'll have to check. Ah, that's why. Alright, so George has got an idea. Take out Sekhmet. Right, so I'm definitely not skipping again, because you can see what happened last time. Sorry this battle's taken a while. Alright, I guess while this battle goes, we'll take a quick drink break, or I'll just run to the fridge, grab a beer, and hopefully this battle will be done by the time I get back. And we'll run the Vaporizer commercial. No, it is the last day for Sober October, beginning tomorrow, so I'm going to try to get 1 or 2 more beers in. I know I shouldn't be drinking extra for the quitting for a month, but that's just how I roll. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back everyone. We managed to win the battle while we were gone. Thank God. Yes! Got our hands on the chest. That's about the only hands-on chest I'll be seeing anytime soon. Alright, so... yeah, it's hard to get the red heroes. If you want to make some quick red heroes, I could show you how to make some quick. There won't necessarily be good heroes. The one I usually work on is making Trump. Where is he? Because he's really the fastest one I can make. Unless someone knows a faster one. Because Gold Trump, he's easy to make. Peaceman, he's easy to make. You can get him on the campaign. And Catholic Hero, we just got him on the casino. So that's where I usually get my Catholic heroes. So yeah, that's the hero that I make. And then if you want to make Trumps, it may seem like a waste, or Frankenstein's. But you can use him to boost up your other red heroes with a red star. Because I don't know if you noticed, you have to consume a red hero in order to make a red star. So yeah, that's some of the fast ones I like to make for red. Another good one, a lot of people don't speak too highly of her, but damn, Wind of Fury, I miss her. I used to have her on my team, but I consumed her. And ever since, I've been wanting to get her back. Reminds me of my ex-girlfriends. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. If I can get Wind of Fury back, wow, that would be nice. So yeah, I'm actually really close to getting her back because we got enough to make him. Or we might have already. We got him. We just need a couple more of her. So yeah, that's what we'll be looking at. We can make Wind of Fury back. Alright, let's go through the whole list of reds quick for the new viewer. Which are my favorite lightnings? I like Wind of Fury. I like Suzo. So that's the two I like there. I ended up making Tengu and boosting him up like crazy. But to be honest, I really don't like him that much. He's okay, but not really that good. I really wish I would have gave the stars to someone else, but oh well. What's done is done. Try to move on, not dwell on horrible shit that occurred in the past. Alright, so let's see. I know that's like today's motive. In Canada, everyone's dwelling on horrible shit that's happened in the past, but yeah, I guess we gotta talk about it too. Alright, so let's see. Sekhmet, she's good. This guy's really good, but just as like another tank. He's not going to attack people good. Not a whole lot comes good from him. I made Monk, but I regret it because, yeah, some of these ingredients would have been great to make other heroes. Instead, I wasted it on Monk. Freya, she's pretty good, but I don't know, same thing. She wastes a lot of good heroes. So I'd almost kind of stay away from Freya as much as I have her in my team. I've heard Anubis is good, but same thing. He requires the Theodora, and Theodora is not worth it. You're better off using Theodora for someone else, as far as I know. Alright, blue heroes. Thanks to, what's her name again? Miss Lego. She recommended Sea King, but getting him really high up in stars. So I have Sea King, but I just haven't boosted him up yet, and he really isn't good until you can boost him up, so... Who was it? This guy, the shark guy, he's super good, but I haven't made him yet, so I really can't verify. And you're supposed to link him in DNA with someone else. Who is it? Alice? So yeah, you might not even want to make him. These two heroes, these are really good blues. I noticed good teams always have them, so if you can make either of those, you're looking good. Who else? This guy is really popular in the Hunger Games. For some reason, they always have him on the team that wins. I haven't really made him yet, so I can't comment how good he is, but I actually had a choice to make him, and I picked someone else, so... Or maybe we didn't yet. We're going to get a choice between him and one of the blue ones. Yeah, because sadly, she uses the same ingredients as him. So that's one of the downfalls. If I make one of the blue heroes, I'll lose out on making him. So I'm a little bit skeptical that I should make him or her. Still trying to decide. This guy's a good hero if you want to reduce people's health. And that really becomes an issue once you make it farther in the game. You're going to have to kill people's healing or you can just never kill them. Genie, the guy we just made. Bifel, he's a really good healer. And Alice. So those are the red heroes I recommend. If any other people in the chat got good reds they want to recommend, just let us know. Yeah, did I do the tavern event? No, let's get this shit started. I think I seen some people mentioning it. Let's get her going. Get her done. Finish her quick. There we go. Let's get that one. A little bit more casino tokens. We can use those. Yeah, it's so fun for my last day being able to drink beer. I might have to go to work tomorrow. My boss said just let me know how I'm feeling tomorrow. If I want to come in for a shift, I can. If not, they've got it covered already. So if we get a little bit carried away with the drinking, I sleep in tomorrow. It's not the end of the world. Shift is already covered. Yeah, and we got the new Genie. We only had to burn one Peace Man to make him, which is kind of a shame, but who knows? Maybe the next scroll event we'll get a Peace Man anyway, so it won't be a big deal. Or maybe we got another one in... Oh, no, we don't. Oh, fuck, man. There's a big spider. I'll let him live. Normally what I do with spiders, I let them live because, man, I want them to eat the other bugs in the house. Make sure that the other bugs don't get out of control. Usually I can only put so many ant traps before, like, I live on a sand hill, so we get lots of ant problems. Our city actually used to be called Sand Hills before it became New Berlin. And after it became New Berlin, it's called Kitchener now, where we have a giant Oktoberfest festival. So that's another reason why I'm drinking. Has nothing to do with anything else. Should I put Genie in this lineup? I'm trying to think. Instead of Monk? That's probably a good change. I know people might disagree with that. If you do, let me know, but I'm pretty sure that's a good change. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Let's try that. Sorry, the inside of my nose has been bleeding a little bit. It's kind of annoying. I think it's because I started smoking the occasional cigarette. I'm up to like 1 or 2 cigarettes a week, which is horrible. This will be the last one for Sober October. No cigarettes either. Definitely kick that addiction. Cigarettes are one of those things that helps me lose weight. So it's like a double-edged sword. Killing myself by poisoning my lungs, but it's helping me lose weight and not having a heart attack. So it's really, I don't know. It's one of those things where, yeah, I probably should try harder to get by without the cigarettes and lose the weight at the same time. I notice my brother does the same thing. Every time he goes on a big weight loss binge, there's always cigarettes involved. It's basically cigarettes are one of those things where if you get hungry, you're like, oh, I'll just have a smoke instead, right? And the drinking. If you drink too much, God, it can make you smoke like a fucking chimney. So if anyone's wondering if they're trying to quit smoking cigarettes, quitting beer will definitely, or booze in general, will definitely give you a little bit of an edge. Not that I'm offering medical advice, but dear God, like, yeah, if I want to quit smoking, if I quit drinking, it's almost like half the battle right there. Because normally I crave cigarettes only when I'm drinking. Thank God. And I get really sick from cigarettes, so yeah, I really can't even have like a full one, or I start getting like horrible pain, so I really should not be smoking. Well, we'll have just half. I know I wasn't going to smoke on the show, because I'm like, God, such a bad influence, but I'm trying to show you what not to do. That's how I'll figure it. Now, if anyone's wondering what kind of cigarettes, I don't even know what kind these are. It's actually my roommate's. That's one of the weird things about me trying to quit smoking. What makes it a little bit more challenging is I get free cigarettes where I live, so I can just smoke like a chimney and never have to buy any. Which doesn't make it any easier to quit. Actually, in a way it does, because I'll smoke so much that it makes me sick, and then I'm like, oh fuck, I can't smoke anymore, because I'm like dying from it. It's like, when you ever see that on cartoons or in the old days, they caught a kid smoking, gave him a whole carton of cigarettes and made him smoke the whole thing until he pukes, and then it's like, you should be cured at that point, because your body will just like reject any tobacco after that. It learned its lesson after puking. Oh yeah, gotta crack the window. Now, if anyone's wondering why I'm wearing the muscle shirts again, Canada's weather is fucked. It's like we're super hot during the day, and then at night it's like fucking freezing. Like to the point where my plants are dying outside. I really gotta bring them in soon, or just cut them down and harvest them. No, I did get a little bit of mold going on some of them, so I did like cut off a branch that was moldy, picked away all the moldy weed, threw it out, and tried to salvage what was left on it that hadn't gone moldy. what happened was we had a huge fucking stretch of rain, and rain is not good for growing weed. For some stupid reason, when we engineered weed to make it stronger, we also made it very prone to mold. So if you get mold, your fucking crop is ruined. And yeah, guess what mold comes from? Rain. Let's try that, see if it works. Yeah, so sorry if I'm going to be a little bit cranky for the next week or two. We got a whole nother month of sobriety. This time not just weed, we're going to cut out the booze. So I'll probably get a little extra cranky, just to warn everyone in advance. I don't know, for me, I noticed the biggest crankiness seems to come from the weed, like the reefer madness or whatever they call it, so I just like to blame the weed. So hopefully it won't be that cranky. Hopefully I got most of that out of my system already. Fuckers, man, they killed everyone. Sons of bitches. Here, I thought that team combination was good. No. Oh, we still won. Luckily. Now, let's try the combination they gave. See how it does. Yeah, thanks George and all the other viewers helping out the other new players in the chat. Oh, that reminds me. If we got new players in the chat, let's share the Discord as well, unless they already have it, but I'll post it anyways in case anyone doesn't join the Discord yet. If you want to ask questions, this Discord link is the place to ask it. There's a bunch of pro players in there. I don't know if we got Duplo Lego in there. I'm pretty sure she's in there. Could be wrong. Yeah, Miss Lego, she's up at like level 400, so if you want to ask her questions, she's like definitely got all the information. Yeah, that's what I thought. This team that they gave us, they suck. So yeah, we should have stuck with the team that I picked. They were actually better. Bring in, out with Monk, in with Genie, out with Sea King. Let's bring him in. He can take a beating. See if that works any better. Oh god, the cigarette's awful. It's already starting to give me a headache. I'm putting it out. Oh, thank god I hate cigarettes. Makes it a lot easier to quit if you fucking hate cigarettes. Man. They're fucking disgusting. I hate the smell of them. Give me headaches. If it wasn't for the little head rush, I would never light one. Oh yeah, and that's George has got some good advice. When you're playing the game, try to save up stuff. If you get carried away, like burning all your stuff right away, it's not going to be good. Oh fuck, the team we made lost again. Oh no, we won, thank god. So, who was it that sucked here? I think it was that guy. Let's try putting in Monk, see if it actually does any better. I doubt it will, but let's try it. Yeah, he's strong, so he can go in the front. Yeah, Skady's gold DNA is better. Yeah, I think Skady, I don't know if any of the viewers got an opinion. Is that the new hero I should be focusing on next? Now that we finally accomplished Genie, we'll work on trying to get Skady. That's the thing, the next Frankenstein I make, I might actually not burn him right away. Not to mention I could use a few extra red heroes for that 3 versus 3 team. But, yeah, so I was thinking like, yeah, keep Frankenstein around just in case I get a hero. I'm like, hey, now I got an extra red star I can just add to them whenever I need them. Oh yeah, and if anyone wants to know the news with my weed, the first year that Canada made weed legal, I grew a strain that grows like super huge plants. So I grew like a 14 foot tall pot plant. The fucking buds on it were giant. Like I had this one bud that was bigger than my fucking leg. I was like, holy fuck. Like I'm 6'2", pretty skinny legs, but I definitely skipped too many leg days. But anyways, yeah, the plant was huge. I think it came into 40 pounds when I weighed like the whole plant. Like including all the leaves, including the stems and stalks. Came in at 40 pounds. I was like, holy shit, 14 foot tall pot plant weighed 40 pounds. But the problem was the weed tasted awful. I was like, oh god, here I grew all this weed and I can't even stand it. So I ended up like making edibles and stuff with it instead. But then I had to keep buying weed because I was like, fuck, I grew shitty weed that I didn't even like the taste of. And the second year, another problem happened. Where this time I bought seeds to buy the strongest THC. So I forget, it was like 30% THC I was growing. And sure, it was strong and all, but same problem. I hated the taste of it. So I've basically been vaporizing shitty tasting weed for, I don't know, 2 years. So this was the first year that I decided to go with a plant that I just liked the flavor of. I liked the smell, I liked the flavor. So that's what I was figuring, like maybe this will be the first year I actually grew weed. Well, if it doesn't all go moldy on me. So yeah, so once December rolls around and I can get back to vaporizing weed, I should have some weed that I actually like. Fucking miracle. Like, talk about a piss off. Can you imagine growing 40 pounds of weed and then you find out you don't even like the taste of it? What a nightmare. I know some people live in countries where they can't grow weed, so I think they would be happy to grow anything at that point, but that's one good way to quit weed, is if your country legalizes it, you end up smoking so much of it that you just get sick of it. That's basically where my Sober October stuff has been coming from. Definitely got really sick of weed. Not to say I'm going to quit forever. Hopefully around December I'll be able to vaporize again, but it's going to be tough this time, because I'm pretty sure once I get 3 months under my belt without any weed, I'll be like, man, should I really go back to the weed? It's just going to be a nightmare. Alright, let's do the arena battles. We got some tickets. Holy shit, we got 15 tickets to try. Yeah, and if anyone didn't hear my good news about the Xbox 360, it was quite a good story on that one. My roommate's been getting me lots of Xbox 360 games, and I want to give some away to viewers, and I want to sell some on Kijiji and Craigslist or whatever it's called. But the problem is I keep getting all these used games, and I didn't have an Xbox 360, so there was no way for me to test them to make sure they worked. So I was like, fuck it, man. I don't want to spend a lot of money buying Xbox 360 because it's an old console. What is it, like 10 years old or more? And what is it, 2 generations back now? It's like PS3 strength. But I've never owned an Xbox. So I'm like, alright, I'm going to try to get a cheap Xbox so I can test the games. And I found one for sale online, like on Kijiji or Craigslist. But the catch was, it was an Xbox Slim, but the price was $10. I'm like, what the fuck, $10? That's a really cheap system for Xbox 360. And it turned out it was broken. So he sold it to me as is, and he included 2 controllers, 250 gig hard drive, like, you know, the official Xbox one. So even though I have the Slim, I have the upgraded hard drive. And he included 2 Xbox 360 games. So I got it home and I turned it on, and guess what? Obviously it didn't work. Oh, Mohammed's here and he says congratulations for the Genie. Appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. So what happened was I booted up the 360 and the console turns on fine. No red ring of death, because that wasn't one of the problems. They actually fixed that part when it came to the Xbox Slim or the 360. They actually even took off the red ring, so they don't even have the red ring on there. So even if it had that problem, you would never get the red ring of death. So I was trying to figure out like what the hell is wrong with this Xbox? Why isn't it working? And what happened was I tried both controllers and there was just no response. You couldn't get it would boot up the menu and everything, but you couldn't control it. It just wasn't working. So then I looked it up online, and I don't know if anyone noticed this problem with Xbox 360 controllers. Sometimes the batteries go bad in them. So what happened was I took the battery pack off, looked in, and it was right. Just like the YouTuber said, someone left batteries in there, they corroded, and it rusted the whole inside of the battery pack. So what I did is I took out the battery pack, sanded the shit out of it, all the connectors to get the rust off, put new batteries in, boom, system worked like brand new. So I was like, holy shit, I got an Xbox 360 for $10, and all I had to do was clean out the controllers. Now I felt terrible for the guy that sold it to me, because guess what happened when I turned on the console and I could get the controllers working? He actually had 2 broken controllers, so he thought the system was shot. But it was all just the rust. So anyways, I boot up the hard drive, and the guy has 20 Xbox games, full version games, that he downloaded from the Xbox Live store. So I got 20 games, plus the 2 game discs, and yeah, and the internal hard drive, all for $10. So I was thinking that was pretty lucky. I don't want to jinx it, because who knows, some other problem might happen with the Xbox, but yeah, now I'll be able to test the games. And I've never had an Xbox before, so it's really quite a rush to have all these games for it. And I've never played any of them. I think I have like 100 games. I've never tried any of them. Now, people might think, oh, those games are so old and outdated, but I don't know. I didn't really find any games that I liked on PS4, or very few of them. So I'm still kind of back in the PS3 generation, where those are the games that I like. But to be honest, I'm never going to have time to play any Xbox 360 because I got so much YouTube stuff on the go. My gravity well research, the travel vlogs. So yeah, I'll be lucky if I get like maybe an hour a month to play Xbox, but hey, who knows, maybe I'll get around to it eventually. Holy shit, we made it to 9 viewers and 2 likes. Wow. We haven't had this type of viewers and response in ages, so I appreciate everyone for tuning in. This is epic. All to celebrate the last night I have to party before Sober October. Not to say I'm not going to party, but we'll be partying like more sobriety type parties. Who knows, I'll probably get some dates arranged, finally meet some girls. What I'm really hoping for is just a nice hug. That'd be sweet. After like how many years of concussions and then all these lockdowns, I haven't had a hug in like, I don't know, like 5 years. So yeah, that'd be kind of nice. Hopefully I can at least get a hug on one of these days. Boom. Yeah, it's usually what I do when I'm on really long bouts of sobriety, is you start doing other things you normally don't do, putting aside more time for dating. So just be careful, guys. If you want to make sure you don't end up married, stay away from the sobriety. No, I'm just kidding. Horrible advice. We should just call this the Horrible Advice Show. If you ever want to learn what not to do, watch this. You can see how I ruined my life. Now, I gotta stop making fun of ruining my life. I'm so mean. Alright, so what are we losing at? Oh yeah, we're doing these. Oh, the game crashed. Well, that's actually perfect timing because I wanted to do the sponsor message.
Today's Genie is brought to you by Crunk. Crunk. It'll fuck you up. Woo! Alright, let's go to some other stuff while it loads. Patreon.
I keep forgetting to turn off the kid's voice. Alright, Suki, I wish I could blame the weed. It's going to be so hard to find things to blame. If I can't blame booze and I can't blame weed, it's all my fault. Alright, so Suki, Dan, Jim, Ray, and Travis, and everyone else a patron, really appreciate it. I think we're still at 3 patrons. I know I keep everyone on the list even if they have to quit. So I appreciate it. And we still have 3 active ones. And I think the patrons list is going to help pay for that printer to make the Lelanders gear. So that'll be pretty sweet. Alright, let's do the affiliate links and we'll come right back to the game still. The game has loaded. I'm just finishing this. Finish it quick. Finishing quick is my specialty. Comes on t-shirts and bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. I noticed no one has checked out the Society 6 link yet. So don't worry, we'll have an actual Lelanders official store that won't be Society 6 very soon. Well, I shouldn't say very soon. Hopefully by the time my sobriety's over, we'll start printing actual good merch. And I'll make it all myself. And so when people order the merch, they don't have to worry about Society 6 taking all the profits. It'll be going back to the show because I'll actually be making it. Alright, so anyways, Hideout TV will pay you to watch videos. And a lot of people have been doing that and actually getting paid a lot. So if you want to join the bandwagon for that, just remember the Amazon Fire Stick. It actually pays out better for Hideout. So if you tried Hideout and you're like, oh shit, barely pays out anything, try it with Amazon Fire Stick. I don't know why they do that, but for some reason it's like some deal with Amazon. And it just makes it pay out way better. Alright, so what's the other one? Swagbucks. It'll pay you to shop. GameKit will pay you to try games. Free Bitcoin is one of those wallet systems for crypto. Just make sure if you're a gambling addict, stay away from the casino parts. Because Free Bitcoin and BetFury, they both have crypto. They both have wallets, but they both have casinos. So yeah, I would just stick with the wallet system and stay the hell away from the casinos. But you never know, if you have luck gambling and you're not a gambling addict, maybe you could try the gambling parts too. But they got the free loot boxes, so if you want to start a wallet system for crypto and you got no money, that's how I started. And I think I have like $200-300 in it thanks to the viewers, so I really appreciate that. I don't think I'll withdraw it in my lifetime. Who knows? We'll see. But anyways, yeah, I just like to watch it and ride it and see what happens with crypto. It's not really that exciting lately, but it's basically a roller coaster up and down, but it's always sort of ending up at the same point. So anyways, the virtual maid sex machines for adults and men only. Great for lockdowns if you're stuck inside for years at a time. And if you want a $10 coupon code for a purchase of $150 or more, just put in lying BSN. That's LYNBSN. It's not lying BS. It is a real product. They did ship me one. All I had to do was pay for it. So yeah, and I didn't even have the coupon code. So sadly, I paid the full price. No, I think I helped kickstart it, so I did get a little bit of a deal on it, but yeah, still, if you want to do that, that'll help me out because they do referrals for me as well for that. And shout out to them for sending that coupon code to the show. I'm trying to get a coupon code for Clone Evolution, but no luck yet. If anyone else wants to help, maybe just message the Clone Evolution people. Say, hey, give some codes out to streamers. So yeah, it'd be neat if we could get some coupon codes for Clone Evolution. I don't see it happening anytime soon, but we could try. You never know until you try. Oh yeah, my website is also there. I'm going to do some website updates with my song. I was working on that song a little bit more, so we'll get it launching soon. It'll be on the website. Or yeah, I'll probably just put a link to it on the website, but it'll actually be on some streaming service. Anyways, yeah, so let's get back to the game. Whoops, wrong screen. There we go. Now we're back to the game. Alright, so thank you everyone for sticking around while that booted. Holy shit, even more people joined. We're up to 8. So that's how I was worried. Like I kept saying that if we got 10 likes an episode that I'd give away one of the prizes. And we're getting damn close to it. There's like 7 or 8 people that are tuning in for episodes now. Yeah, so if we get it up to 10 likes, I'll do one of those spins and try to give away. Let's give away the Anubis amulets first before I get carried away giving away the games. And just remember the Anubis amulet, some people believe it's a curse. So if you want to get something cursed, then the Anubis amulet's for you. But if you're afraid of curses, then yeah, then you probably don't want the Anubis amulet. Maybe I could just send you a game instead. I know if you want dreams telling you about when demons are coming, then then the Anubis amulet is for you. Not promising it'll work for everyone. I don't even know because I've never just kept the copy. I usually have the original around, so it's probably just the original that actually is cursed. Alright, so 31. Now there's a lot of different religions, including the Abrahamic traditions, that warn about creating idols. So yeah, I've definitely fucked around with that too much. Created some idols. It's not working good. My life is ruined. Oh, I gotta stop laughing at my life. And relieve stress. Alright, so let's do it. Let's try one of these battles and see if Genie actually affects it at all. I'm curious to see what will happen. Alright, who could we swap Genie out? Oh yeah, let's bring him in instead. That actually looks like a good improvement. Let's see what happens. Ah, Mohammed pointed out that, hey, Alt Stinger's here. Thanks for tuning in. Mohammed was saying that, what is it? He thinks the developers are more focused on their new game. They have a new game called Battle Knight. Maybe that's what Suki's been playing lately. So I don't know, yeah, maybe we'll try getting into the new game soon. We'll see. Oh, fuck, too bad, man. Look at the damage we were doing to him, eh? We have him down to half health. Fucking hell, man. We almost had him. Holy, even lower than half health. Oh, everyone's dead. So that was a pretty good showing, man. Like, we did some damage to him that time. I don't know. Alt Stinger says he tried the new game, but he doesn't really like it too much. Oh, fuck. My whole cigarette burned away. Son of a whore. Well, I guess that's for the best. Light a cigarette. Don't even get to smoke it. It'll kill me anyway, so better not that I don't smoke it. Alright, let's see. Team 2. Team 2 will add Genie to it. See if that actually helps them. Or maybe Team 1 add Genie and then take one of these people out for Team 2. Fuck, I don't even think we need Hermes in there. Alright, let's... Oh yeah, but Team 2 needs some sort of boost. So that's the thing, if I put Genie in there, his team was already winning. So... I don't know, let's put Genie in just for the interest's sake. See how he does. And... who should be Hermes? That's a weird thing. I got all these extra red heroes, but I don't want to put them in. Alright, well, let's try this, see what happens. Yeah, I don't know about Battle Knight because, man, I'm so heavily invested into this game. Not just monetarily, not just the streaming, but I actually like this game, so... I'm not super eager to, like, jump ship and switch games. At least till I make it to, like, the Hunger... Well, I shouldn't say the Hunger Games. Maybe until I at least make it to level 300. Then I might try playing other games more often than this one. So that's what I figured. We were already beating this team occasionally with just out Genie. So I was like, maybe I should do is put Genie in Team 2. Because we're already winning this battle with Team 1. We don't really need to make Team 1 any stronger. Although we don't win it every time, so not even 10% of the time. I get the feeling though Genie actually is helping. Like, look at this. We're like full team. We're on just the 2 bosses. That's weird. We usually don't see that. Oh, there goes someone dead. I jinxed it. Who died? Freya. Damn you, Freya. Why must you die? Now, this first team is hard to beat. Like, Van Gogh. Man, Van Gogh's a bitch, man. I know some hot babes that like Van Gogh, but... shouldn't make fun of him too much, but still, I can't stand him. He kills me all the time. I don't know, is it Genie's shield that's helping? What is the difference here? Oh, my German hands. I can't open a beer at all without using a shirt. I don't know if anyone knows one of the one of the defaults or one of the drawbacks of being German. The Germans invented work gloves, and what happened is German men ended up developing really soft hands. So it's like the point where it's like I can just touch anything sharp and my hands will shred to pieces. Where actually I had like a girlfriend from England at one point, and I shook hands with her and I was like, oh my god, your hand is like pure leather. I didn't say that, but I was like, holy shit. And same thing with her. She's like, oh my god, your hands are so soft. And I'm like, yeah, it's the German thing. I didn't even realize it until my grandma explained it. Because she was English and her husband was German, my grandfather. I don't know what's good about having soft hands. Maybe I can feel chest better. I'm just kidding. I'm referring to the gold chests. Now, and the other bad drawback for being German is we often get dry skin. Could be just like a German thing in Canada. I heard that a lot of the Germans that came over to Canada had the dry skin issue. So yeah, we get like really bad dry skin on our elbows. It's fucked up. The only thing that I can find to get rid of it was putting on like some antimicrobial liquids, and then it eventually goes away. Thank God. Something works. See here, we made it to Team 2 battle. This is where I think our Genie would come in handy, right? Like if Genie was in this battle, he'd probably help them win. Because we're just going to get slaughtered soon. Yeah, we make good sausages. That's another thing about Germans. We got the October Festival going in my city, like New Berlin / Kitchener. And one of the biggest things around is like a whole bunch of like German sausages. Yeah, they're pretty good. I used to love eating them with sauerkraut, but then I got really bad food poisoning from sauerkraut one year. And sadly, my food poisoning symptoms have never gone away. So that's why I'm thinking the colonoscopy was a good idea. Try to get to the bottom of what's causing all these issues. From what I've heard, sometimes when you get like a really bad case of food poisoning, it can cause like a stomach bug that never goes away until you like treat it. So hopefully that's all it is and it's not cancer or something. But yeah, knock on wood. Alright, so let's take out Genie for this team. And put in Genie for this team. And try bringing in the girl. See if that works. Oh, now we're just going to get slaughtered, I bet. We really need Genie. Alright, yeah, good night, George. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in the show and for the super chats. That was awesome. Let's give George a big hand of applause for tuning into the show tonight. I haven't seen him in ages. I can't resist. Every time I do that hand clap, I'm like, oh, my hands just want to fart. No, if you want, you can leave the show streaming while you go to bed. It might help you sleep. I hate it when viewers say that. They're like, man, I put your show on every night and it just helps me sleep. I'm like, no! It's supposed to keep you awake. Yeah, that was good timing. George tuned in just in time to see his Genie be made. Because he's been advising me to make Genie for like, what, a year now? Finally made him. And we almost failed too. Today's episode was a real nail biter. We almost failed because I didn't have enough Sunstar heroes. Wouldn't it be funny if this was the day we beat the dungeon? I just don't see it happening. Like, look at Tengu. He's getting his ass wiped. Excuse me. Or kicked, not wiped. Yeah, how much time? Holy shit, we reached the 2-hour mark. That's why George has got to go. It's already after 11. Alright, so yeah. I think tomorrow's episode, what we'll be doing is we'll try doing some more of the casino spins. Who knows, maybe we can get enough heroes to make another red hero and they'll help us beat this dungeon. But I feel it, man. We're getting closer and closer to beating this dungeon. Like, I've actually beat this first team without Genie before. So now that we have Genie, we should be able to sub him into the second team, and it'll make the difference. God, that was a horrible battle. What went wrong there? Who did we need in here? I think what it was one of these heroes. I gotta bring them out. No, not Sea King. Who do we want in there? I know Hermes is awful. Let's try that. I don't know, for some reason I was thinking Sea King would do it, but let's try him. I think he increases our defense as well. Let's give it a try. Uh-oh. Old Stinger is saying after you reach level 299, it actually gets more difficult. You'll see why. No spoilers. Let's hope not. We'll have to beat it before then. Alright, so let's give a big shout out to all the viewers in the chat before I forget. That's one of the few things that I forgot already. George tuned in. Alec McQueen. He wants to know about playing a new game. Yeah, so just message me in the Discord, Alec, if you want to do that. We got a private message system in there. So if you want to get some private messages through, that's probably the best way to do it. I was going to add everyone to Facebook, but that's kind of weird in a way. Like, I'm trying to keep Facebook more for family purposes and stuff, so... Yeah, if we could do it all in Discord, that works out a lot better. Alec McQueen, George. Oh, Augusto was here. Thanks again, Augusto. He retracted a message, but I bet you we could tune back in and see what he wrote. I'm just kidding. It's in the archive. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to read everyone because we had like pages and pages of comments today. I appreciate all the comments though. It's fucking sweet. Alright, so Lewis, let's try to say his last name. Pyrogen. Or Pyrogen. Or Yon. I don't know how to pronounce that, but pretty cool name. I haven't heard it before. Alright, so thanks. Alright, I have and I just forgot. I swear it's the weed. But I can't blame it because I haven't been smoking it. Right, Muhammad, Azra, Azri, Azar. So thanks again, Muhammad. Appreciate you tuning in. Some great comments. Alt Stinger 11. George Washington, Alt Stinger. And yeah, happy Truth Day, everyone. I know Canada was kind of weird today with the Truth Day, but hey, I'm sure I'll adapt to it soon. It just seems like a really weird concept to blame the church for everything, but hey, it's not the first time it's happened, so we'll have to get used to it. Alright, thanks everyone. Now, I should have seen it coming, because back when the church got into so much trouble about, like, yeah, a couple of bad priests and stuff, I was like, man, the priest or the church in itself or the entire religion just takes all the heat for it, so yeah, it was only a matter of time before they started getting blamed for more and more stuff, which I know they are taking part in it, but who isn't these days? That's why I always wonder, like, everyone who's bashing the church, I'm like, oh, what are you doing that's so much better than the church? I guess if you're not killing millions of people, then yeah, you might be doing better than the church. No, I think, what is it? Religion, in a way, has gotten toned down a lot in Canada, where it's like it's not really a big part of our society anymore, so I'm surprised we keep blaming them for everything. Well, I guess we're blaming them for stuff that occurred in the past. And for the current stuff with the kids and the church, yeah, that stuff's pretty terrible. Doesn't get much worse than that. No, I still think about it all the times that I worked for the church, and I never heard about any of that growing up, so I was like, wow. It was kind of a shocker. I guess that's why it's hard for me to adjust, because when I was a kid, the church was always like saints, so it's a very hard concept to accept that everything you learned for your whole life is a lie. It's all a lie. Boom. Yeah, we're just not winning this, so fuck that shit. Well, we'll try to figure out a way to beat the dungeon. I think we can do it with the team we have now. I think in the next day or two, if I don't get a chance to do a stream, what I'll do is like try to tweak our team for the dungeon and get something that works, because we're so damn close to beating the dungeon. Yeah, maybe we'll finish a couple more arena battles. I know I just cracked a beer. I don't want to turn the show off yet, so... Yeah, we finished those. So yeah, the 3 versus 3 battles. Holy shit, man. This is a strong team. Holy fuck, man. Their team, too, is like unstoppable. Oh, no, it isn't. It's just Tengu and her. Right, so who should we put in for Genie? Put him in Team 3? Yeah, he'll definitely help Team 3. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, I still can't believe George tuned in with all those super chats today. Man, that was epic. What did the super chats total? I think over almost $4 Canadian. So yeah, that was huge. I know people might think that sounds low, but usually my YouTube revenue is under 100 a month. So if I start getting like $4 episodes, man, times 30 episodes a month, that really increases it. Might even double it. Yeah, some of the other videos I got going, the fan expo editing, the travel vlog, so I'm probably going to work on the travel vlog video tomorrow. I shouldn't get carried away starting a whole bunch of projects. Finish the one I'm working on. If anyone's got more ideas for new games they want me to try and stream, yeah, maybe keep letting me know in the Discord. I'll try to make a list of everything that I'm going to work on as soon as more free time comes in. Obviously, eventually I'll get to the point where Clone Evolution will just be like a once a week type thing. And once that happens, I'll definitely have more time for other ones. Why can I not kill Alice? This is fucking annoying. For God's sakes, our whole team couldn't kill Alice. You gotta be shitting me. What the fuck was with that? Man. Yeah, don't worry about it if you can't donate to the super chats either. We also got the other offers, and if you can't do any of those as well, it's always nice just tuning in, sharing and liking, subbing. That's really my all-time favorite things people can do. I'm at the point in my life where no matter how much money I get, it really doesn't change my life much. Because really all I can do is stay home and take care of my uncle. So even if I had like millions of dollars, what was I going to do? I could hire someone else to take care of my uncle at my house and then just stream all day. I don't know. But there's, yeah, like I have no human rights left in my country. I can't ride the bus, can't leave the country, can't travel, can't even shop and eat at places, can't go to bars or nightclubs. So I really lost all my human rights. So yeah, getting more money is really not really that big of a deal, because thank God I actually saved up enough money before all these disasters where I was almost going to get a house, like a down payment for a mortgage. And then I got a big accident at work, and then I had all the money from the mortgage down payment. So I've been using it for health issues, and hopefully when I get the colonoscopy I won't see all my money vanish on more health issues. But we'll see how it goes. So far so good with the money. No, if anyone's wondering how much I saved up for the house down payment, I think it was around 10 grand Canadian. But then yeah, I think house payments have even gone up from like the down payment from 10 grand to up to 30 grand. So I really wouldn't even have enough for a down payment anymore. And it's always good not to get carried away in debt. I'm pretty sure that's one thing with Islam, I'm not sure. Could be wrong about that. But they're like anti-debt. So that'd be cool, because I notice that's one of the biggest flaws with the American society, or North America in general, is too many people get carried away with debts. Like once you get all your debts run super high, they just control your life, right? So it's kind of nice to have that freedom where you don't have a whole bunch of debts, and you don't have like all these like weights over your head to try to pay all these debts that you'll never pay. That's what I love about other cultures. It's like you take all the other cultures and you can compare to where your culture has issues and see how other cultures do it. Whereas if everyone was the same culture, then yeah, we would just have issues and we'd have no examples of other cultures to look at to see how they did it differently. Oh, it's the interest. Yeah, you can take a debt, but you can't charge interest. So that's kind of a neat way to do it. Now, I heard something about that with, what is it, Dubai? Someone was telling me that in Dubai you're not allowed to charge interest, or could be wrong, it was a different country. Yeah, it's the one thing I fear. Like, a lot of people make fun of mass immigration, and the one thing that's I noticed with the problem with mass immigration is if everyone became like this one culture, then we wouldn't have all the different separate cultures to take examples from anymore. Sort of like they say in the future, if like the entire planet just became one culture, then that'd be kind of weird, right? It's kind of nice to have different cultures to actually still be learning from. Not that we're just all the same. Although a lot of people think all the same is better. Maybe it is. That's why I kind of think the world ideally would do like a whole bunch of parts of the world are all one culture, but then we still have separate cultures in different areas. Sort of like Turtle Island. Everyone talks about Turtle Island is supposed to be the place where all cultures come together. So yeah, that'd be cool. Then I can live in the place that has all the cultures, get the best babes from everywhere. Who am I kidding? I don't even have time for one babe. Alright, so yeah, this one looks dangerous. See if we can beat them. Yeah, we got so many tickets. Holy shit, we just won 15 red tickets. We got a lot of these battles to do. I know we're over the 2-hour mark, but we still got 5 viewers. Might as well keep going. I still got a beer to finish. Now, that's one thing I love about the Islam culture is seeing examples of what it's like to not be like everyone raging alcoholics. Because I know, like, maybe it's not such a big problem in German culture, because German culture kind of drinks so much beer and alcohol that doesn't even affect anyone anymore. But I notice with other cultures, when they get involved in too much drinking, it hits them really hard to the point where it, like, ruins their lives. So it's like, yeah, it'd be kind of nice to see a place where everyone's lives aren't ruined by alcohol, but alcohol is nice in a way. I shouldn't keep bashing it while I'm drinking it. No, one of my friends, his dad is like a, what is it, like a satellite technician, where he like works on satellites for people. Hey, Phoenix just hopped into the server. Welcome, Phoenix. And yeah, it's like his family is like a genius, like in his genetics. Like his dad's like freaking genius. But his family also has issues with alcohol. So it's like, despite him being like a super smart guy, he hasn't really progressed like that well in life because he always has that hindrance of alcohol where he can never really progress that well because alcohol is always dragging him down. So I was just telling him, it's like, man, maybe you need to move to a country where alcohol is banned. If that could actually help him stop drinking and get his life together. That's really what they should do, right? Like, if you're an alcoholic, they'd be like, hey, do you want to move to this country? Can't even get booze there. And who knows, maybe it's not really the booze, but I don't know, like some people, they get to the point where they're just drinking all day, every day. So it's like you're killing your liver, not even really getting that drunk anymore. It's like a worst case scenario. That's the one dangerous thing about free healthcare in Canada. You ever notice that? It's like someone who like drinks too much and destroys their liver. Because of our free healthcare, they can just get like a liver transplant and then repeat the whole process again. Whereas if they like lived in a country where they had to pay for a liver transplant, then they'd be like, holy fuck, maybe I should stop drinking, right? So it's getting really expensive with all these liver transplants. But then you also run into the problem where you have to go on a wait list, and you literally could die from a shitty liver while you're waiting for it to arrive. Yeah, that's the one thing with booze that gets to me too. Like, I can only drink for like maybe 1 or 2 days where I'm still catching a buzz, but if I drink every day, it just wears off completely. So then it's like I'm not even getting a buzz anymore, and I'm just destroying my organs. So it's like, what the hell am I doing this for? Thank God for times like Sober October. Sober October is great because before I started Sober October, I never really realized how much your life can improve just in 1 month of not doing anything. Well, not doing anything, but no drugs, no alcohol, no weed. And you just get so much shit done. You're like, holy fuck, man, I can't believe the difference. Lose weight, get more money, have more free time. Not to completely shit on partying, but yeah, partying too much can definitely get out of hand. Very easily. Don't I know that? No, this isn't a joint, it's just a cigarette. I'm all out of tobacco, so I rolled it into a hand-rolled cigarette. Excuse me. Yeah, this will be the end of partying. No more booze, no more cigarettes. The very end. For all of October. I don't know what it is, Sober October, it just, the motivation of so many other people doing it. It's like, I kind of like follow the herd. And it's weird, because a lot of cases I never follow the herd, but in this case I do. And it's like, yeah, it's the one time that we're following the herd actually seems to pay off for a change. And maybe that's why people always go with following the herd. Sometimes the herd actually isn't that bad. I gotta try to always stop rejecting following the herd. The herd does some good things. Holy fuck, we died again, eh? What a bitch. Man. First 2 battles we lost, so this third one doesn't even matter. Sucks. Alright, so 1 more ticket. Let's try to pick a battle we can win. Oh, this is one we can win. Yeah, I can read in the chat. Did anyone recommend who my next clone should be? I was thinking, yeah, the next clone should be probably Skady. I'll try to focus on her next. Because we got Genie. Wind to Fury is kind of nice, but she'll be good to bring in as a healer. Because then I don't have to put in Jane Austen anymore. I can just put in Wind to Fury, and then she'll be a great healer. Yeah, and then we're going to work on that DNA. We'll get Freya up soon. As soon as we get those extra Vibram tokens. I don't know, maybe tomorrow will be the day we can win some more Vibram tokens. We'll try to finish the casino. I'll spend some of my friend tokens or flowers and buy enough casino tokens so we can finish the casino rewards. Get the extra Vibram tokens. Yeah, because once we do that, oh, it'll be sweet. That's probably what it'll be. Once we get Freya's DNA and we lock... Oh, wait. No, that's actually not a good idea. Because if I do that, that'll increase her attack. And too much attack on those dungeon missions will just backfire. It's like a mirror. It reflects it back to you. So yeah, maybe we'll wait on that before we beat the dungeon. Yeah, that was close. I never even thought of that. Now, I'm so excited for Sober October. One of the goals I'm going to do is try to get the music done for the show. I'll order the embroider machine, so I'll start making Lelanders gear. I'll get the travel video done up north. And I'll get the Fan Expo video started. I could fail miserably at doing the Fan Expo stuff. I haven't even started it yet. So we'll see how badly I fail. But if I don't fail at it, holy shit, man. There's some really good Fan Expo archive material. You know what I used to do when I was a kid, like in my 20s? I would go to Fan Expo and I would tape everything. And then when I finished taping it, I'm like, man, what am I going to do with these videos? YouTube wasn't even invented yet. So I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with these videos? Try to share them with people? There's nowhere to share them on. So now I can go back into that archive of like all the Fan Expo videos. I even asked the Fan Expo community on Facebook, I'm like, hey, does anyone want to see old videos from like the year 2000 and shit? And they're like, well, hell yeah. Everyone's like, they want to see them. So that actually might be one of the things that turns my channel like up by a few thousand subscribers. That'd be wild if it worked. And that'd be neat too, because I spent my whole like 20s and 30s going to the Fan Expo, always filming it. And then I just stopped filming it at one point because I was like, now YouTube's invented. Everyone's already filming it, posting it on YouTube, so I don't need to film anymore. Which was a mistake. I should have just kept filming. But oh well, live and learn. Yeah, the only one benefit I can really see for alcohol, when I was losing weight like crazy, I was getting like too dark of urine because you know you're processing so much fat out of your system. All it took was like one beer and all of a sudden it rinsed all the crap out of me. So I was thinking maybe that's what's, when people talk, like if you drink alcohol, just like one drink a day after supper, it actually helps your body run it through so you don't get too plugged up with like toxins and shit. But I don't even know if that's true. It could just be a myth. Not offering health advice. Because they always wonder about that, like the French diet, they eat so much grease and so much like high cholesterol foods, yet they have low cholesterol. So they're trying to figure it out. Is it the wine? Is it alcohol in general? Who knows what it is? It'd be nice to find out, because that's one of the things you always have to worry about, right? If you start feeling chest pains, you're like, oh shit, man. Did I eat too much bacon? Clogged all my arteries. Now I'm trying to break free of the bacon addiction. I've been eating less red meat, trying to get more plants in my diet to see if I can improve my digestion so I don't get so much blood coming out. Yeah, and hopefully that'll do the trick. Actually, it has been helping, I noticed. Less red meat, more plants. I know I always made fun of vegetarians and vegans, but I'm starting to see some method to that madness. Oh, fuck, this team. Oh, we won. Sick. I was thinking we were going to get our asses kicked there. Ooh, that was close. We just barely won. Alright, so now we're into the 15 tickets. You know, in biblical times, there was one guy that apparently found the perfect diet. And you know what he was eating? Locusts and honey. For some reason, he believed that was the perfect diet. And a lot of people are like, yeah, John the Baptist, his diet is working amazing. Well, I don't think I can eat locusts. Never tried eating bugs, and I'm not sure I could really jump on that, but other than that, I think the balanced diet is pretty good. How did I win that? What did I win again? I already forget. Oh yeah, that battle. When I skipped it, yeah, I was like, how the hell did I win that? We were getting our asses kicked so bad. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna skip. It gave us the win. I call it the skip trick, but I don't know if it is actually a trick or it's just happening on its own. Coincidence that I think it's a trick. Yeah, so what I want to do too is get another Magi Show episode recorded. So I'll try to arrange a guest for that soon. I might get Peter Coyle from Vikings on again. He said he wants to come back on the show, so we'll get him on. I know last time he was on the show, I was like really stoned the whole time. So I was like, I wasn't talking very clear and it wasn't a very good recording. So hopefully next time he comes back on, we can just ace the episode. He's got a lot of cool information, not only about ancient mystery stuff, but also about what it was like to be on like a big popular TV show. He went to like all the staff parties and stuff, got to hang out with all the famous actors and actresses. And he's got a lot of cool pictures of what it's like to work on the show, like behind the scenes. So I'll try to get some more photographs if anyone likes the show Vikings. I haven't actually watched the show Vikings because I really don't watch TV, but I've always liked the show just from like people's reviews of it. It sound pretty good. Yeah, what a fascinating guy. He's got dyslexia, so he doesn't really go with like text very often. because it's very awkward for him to try to read it, but yeah, once you get him on the show, he's an excellent speaker. I was thinking there's quite a lot of celebrities that are dyslexic. I think Jay Leno, probably no one's heard of him anymore. He used to be a famous celebrity. I'm trying to think who else was a famous one with dyslexia. I can kind of relate to dyslexia because I took a lot of lessons to learn how to read music, and I could never learn it. And so many other people in the class would just learn it easily. For some reason, I just can't learn music. I don't know what it is. Yeah, so if anyone's able to read music, props to you. It's like, I took lessons and everything, still couldn't learn it. Who knows, maybe if I get another bad concussion, I'll learn to read music. I don't want to test it. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to cut it on the beers. How many did I drink now? Holy shit, we're up to 4 tonight. It's like a new record for me. I know some people laugh about drinking 4 beers and calling it a lot, but my body doesn't really handle beer too well, so even 6 is like enough to make me sick for days. It's kind of like my pizza allergy. I don't know if anyone's become allergic to pizza. Oh dear God, it's one of the worst allergies you can get, especially if you love pizza. How I developed the pizza allergy, I just ate pizza every day for about 9 years. And then by the end of that, I just couldn't eat it anymore. My body reacted so horrible every time I ate it. It was like worse than a hangover from alcohol. I even tried ordering from different places, didn't matter. Just body rejects pizza. I don't know, the Ninja Turtles were very popular when I was a kid, and they were all about eating pizza all the time. So I'll just blame them. It was all their fault. Had nothing to do with me. You notice that when people get their first apartment, they don't have to live it with their parents anymore, and they can just pick what they want to eat every night. So yeah, I was one of those spoiled people where I just spoiled myself with pizza every night. Yeah, I miss pizza so much. Occasionally I'll still eat a slice or two, but God, do I feel it. I'm like, oh, get that pizza away from me. I just love the taste of it. Now, someone was trying to explain it to me, if you eat too much pizza dough yeast, that it can cause like a yeast infection in your stomach. So I'm thinking maybe that's what it was from. Because I tried all the ingredients. I'm like, hey, if I just eat pizza, or if I just eat cheese, it's not that bad. If I just eat tomato sauce, not that bad. If I just eat dough, it's not that bad. Well, maybe the dough is what I didn't try. Because I was trying just like bread dough. But if it's actual pizza dough, it might be like a different type of dough. I remember one of the viewers used to be working in a pizzeria, and he would air the episodes in his pizzeria. So I was like, can you imagine people are like going in to buy pizza and they find Lelanders episodes live? Like, what the hell are you watching? No, I didn't chug all, what is it, 4 or 5 beers at once. I've been drinking actually since about 8 o'clock, so I did stagger them out pretty good. I think if I chugged them all at once, I wouldn't be able to talk properly anymore. Even more so. Yeah, yesterday we were drinking the Mott's Clamato. Boy, that gave me a gut rot for the first hour or two. Then eventually it wore off. Thank God. Alright, let's skip that. We destroyed him. Oh yeah, Santa. Santa is one of the heroes that I can link to Genie, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to use Santa. Because, man, I need to use him for clone evolutions in the Darwin lab, so it's going to be hard to link him. Because I'll be like, man, should I link Santa or just use him for a new clone? Like, I think I can use him to make Bifel, so that's going to be a real tough choice. I want Bifel. Excuse me. He's another good healer. Sorry, it's the beer's fault. I had nothing to do with it. Alright, victory again. Let's do some more skips so we can finish these quick, because we got 13 and we're already at 2.5 hours. I gotta wrap this up quick. So we'll try these skip battles. And oh yeah, skip. There we go. Start. I don't know if anyone heard the Joe Rogan news. Apparently people have started a campaign against Joe Rogan where they're trying to get him kicked off the UFC. It's like, can you imagine Joe Rogan? Hey, potato memes, how's it going? He just woke up. Well, good morning. Let's say, what's a good morning for sound effect? Here's a good one. Good morning. Now I've got 4 buttons left on my soundboard that I can link special effects to, or sound effects, so I'll have to link some more. We got one for opening, which I can't use because it's copyrighted. We got the applause, gunshot, laughter, cheering, slapping, awkward, and booing. I think normally I just use the cheering, sometimes we use the applause. Yeah, in your head you're imagining Seth Rogen. Yeah, I gotta watch Seth Rogen sometime. Or I'm thinking, I always get Seth mixed up. There's like a bunch of Seths, right? I know there's a biblical Seth as well. There's Seth Rogen. Oh yeah, Joe Rogan, Seth Rogen. I know there's another Seth, I'm trying to think. One of the ones that makes that Star Trek show. Or the Star Trek knockoff. Now I miss the days when I used to watch TV. That's one thing I'm looking forward to getting a girlfriend again. Is I usually don't like to watch TV alone. So if I don't have anyone to hang out with, I'm not really into watching TV because, yeah, it's so boring if you don't have anyone to talk to about what's happening in the show. Oh man, Sea King's just destroying us. Too bad, we almost beat him. Oh, we still got the victory. Thank God. Yeah, so I'm not sure why everyone's so against Joe Rogan. Well, I know why some people are, because he does say a lot of offensive stuff. That's kind of why I like him. Because I kind of got sick of people that just say nice stuff all the time. It's always nice to hear like offensive stuff occasionally, and you're like, oh, I should try not to be like that. People need bad examples of what not to do. Especially in a society where everyone tries to be so perfect and like, oh, I'm so great, I never make any mistakes. It's like, where the hell are we going to get our bad examples from? I notice that with YouTubers a lot too. A lot of YouTubers try to be so prime and perfect and always have their hair combed perfectly. I know my beard's getting out of control. I'm going to have to trim it some. But other days I just let it wild. Show that there's a side to YouTubers where they are just regular people too, right? Oh fuck, we lost. Son of a whore. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Now I'm thinking maybe these 3 teams, maybe I got it wrong. I'll have to check the 3 teams. Oh, there's a victory. Alright, this will come down to it. We're tied at 1 each. Oh fuck, we're against Skady and Shark Guy. That sucks. We lost. Let's try changing the team up a little. Do we have everyone in use? Just Budokai. Who can we swap Budokai out for? Yeah, let's try that. Anyone else we can swap? No. Yeah, it's nice seeing a good variety of red heroes. For a while there when I was building these 3 teams, I just had too many gold heroes. Like, fuck man, we're not going to beat anyone with gold hero teams. Oh fuck, we lost that even with Budokai. You gotta be kidding. Alright, we're tied at 1 battle each. Oh fuck, a really strong team. No, I think we got the victory here. Yes! Ah, victory! Holy shit, we still got 9 tickets? Dear God, I gotta speed these up. We'll be here all night. Now, I think what I'm going to do before I go to bed is try to eat a little bit of bread to absorb some of this alcohol. It's not going to be great for weight loss, but hopefully I'll sleep better. Alright, 1 victory. Yes! 3 victories. Skunked them. Holy shit, you saved up 30 tickets? Be careful. If you save up these tickets, one day you'll log in and they're just all gone. I'm not sure how it works. They mentioned something about when the season ends, they just all vanish. Yeah, so just beware. If you save up a whole bunch of tickets, one day you're going to log in and they'll all be gone. Yeah, I better not claim these yet, because then I'll have more tickets to use. That's what happened to me too. I saved up a whole bunch and then I tuned in or logged in one day and all my tickets were gone. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, Old Stinger just said, yeah, they do disappear. So you gotta watch that. I know some people posted in the Facebook, they're like, where did all our tickets go? And then Clone Evolution responded and they're like, hey, you gotta use your tickets. If you don't, they expire. Yeah, he logged in too and he's like, where did all my tickets go? What the fuck? Yeah, it's the thing, we keep winning tickets, so I was like, I better not claim the rewards or else I'll have to use them all. Yeah, let's try Nut Roll. He's only level 250. Holy fuck, he's gonna kick our ass. Oh, oh yeah, we'll die in there too. We can't beat that team. Yeah, this team looks beatable. 1-star Genie. Oh yeah, we can beat this one. Oh. Yeah, that's what I like about watching NBA basketball. You can tell I always wear basketball jerseys. Basketball is one of those things that kind of shows how all the different cultures in the world can come together, play a sport, and it's amazing that you get some players from some countries that are amazing at some stuff, other people from other countries not the greatest or better at other things. So you start to see like the multiculturalism in basketball, how well it works. But at the same time, you're like, hey, if everyone was just one culture, wouldn't basketball be more boring then? Because then you wouldn't have all these different cultures working together. It would just be one culture. That's the one thing I was happy with basketball in Africa. The Toronto Raptors, they actually got some basketball camps going in Africa, because before they would try to draft players from Africa and it would never work out so good because a lot of the players just never learned to play their whole lives. So now that they actually got basketball camps going in Africa, we're getting players from Africa that are already good before they get to the States or Canada. It's just freaking amazing. That's what's helped us win the championship. Ooh. Oh yeah, and the same thing's happening with UFC. UFC and African fighters, they used to never be very good. But now that they're getting more gyms and stuff in Africa, they're actually like turning out some of the best fighters yet. So it's kind of neat how like that's what you really need in a country. You can't just import people from different countries and expect them to be good. You have to actually build the groundwork there so that when they come over, they're already good. Which is a really good thing. It was kind of shitty when it was always just the States players were doing so good. It's nice to see other countries actually catching up. I was really getting sick of the US just winning all the time. It's kind of annoying. Like I always cheer for the underdog. Not that I hate the US or anything. It's just like I like when the underdog wins for a change. That's the weird thing when I watch UFC. Often the fight will start and I'll be cheering for one fighter, and then as that fighter starts to win, I'm like, oh, now I'm cheering for the other one, because the other one's the underdog now. I'm a traitor. I jumped ship. Man. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna do a food trying video. You know how some channels make videos about trying exotic foods? It turns out where I live in Canada, we have a tropical fruit. Like what is it? Sort of like a mango or whatever. That actually grows in Canada naturally. But the problem is it's really hard to grow. So a lot of cases we just cut them all down, replaced it with apples or something, right? These apples grow pretty good in cold climates. But now people are starting to realize it's like, hey, we should actually be trying this tropical fruit. Or like, yeah, this weird fruit that's actually native to Canada. So I'm going to be getting some. I'm supposed to get it in like the middle of October. So that's one of the videos I'm going to do too. Is I'm going to try some like really rare tropical fruits from Canada and do a reaction video. The only dangerous part about eating this fruit is it actually does contain like very small trace amounts of strychnine. And that's like rat poison, right? So you definitely don't want to eat lots of the fruit, but you can eat you can eat reasonable amounts without getting effects from it. And some people argue that if you take small amounts of poison, it's actually good for like fighting cancers and stuff, but I have no idea if that's true. Just from what I've heard. So yeah, I'll be trying some, they call it pawpaw fruit. So I'll try to do a video about that soon. It'll be kind of neat because I've heard about this pawpaw fruit for years. I could never buy it because it was so hard to buy. But now like social media is going where you can like share who sells the fruit and when. So it's getting a little bit easier to find it. It's still a real challenge, but I think I'll be able to pull it off this year. Hopefully I don't hate the fruit and I'll find it disgusting and like throw up, but apparently it tastes halfway between like a banana and a mango. So it'll be weird. Some strange fruit I've never tried. I don't know if anyone's ever tried pawpaw fruit. They could put it in the chat. Probably no one's even heard of it because, yeah, it's like a really rare fruit from Canada. Used to be very common here until like Europeans came and destroyed everything. Damn us. Nah, I can't just blame Europeans now. Now there's cultures from all over the world coming here and destroying. Thank God for immigration. Now we can spread the blame around. Oh, damn. We died. That's what I get for trying to spread the blame. Yeah, some people are still in that old mindset where they try to blame Europeans for all the destruction in North America. I'm like, in case you haven't checked, it's not just Europeans here anymore. There's lots of people colonizing. Alright, let's skip some of this. It's going to take all night here. Come on. I got to get going. Alright, victory. Holy shit, we still got 8 tickets? I shouldn't have collected those rewards. Alright, so yeah, I guess we'll have to end the show. I'm getting a little bit hungry. Gotta finish this beer. Go have a little snack of bread. Try to get some sleep. Maybe go in for a shift to work tomorrow. See how hungover I feel. Luckily, I got someone covering the shift already, so if I'm hungover, it's all good. I can just sleep if I want to. Hey, thanks for all the flowers, everyone. Oh yeah, and if anyone's wondering, Miss Lego, she's like the main expert at Clone Evolution. If you want to ask her some questions, she's definitely got all the info. You can see her level. She's at like 343. Looks like we do have some other like 300 level players. Regal, yeah, he's another high level one. He also competes in the Hunger Games. He says he doesn't have much luck in the Hunger Games, but hey, at least he's in it. Yeah, and if anyone wants to add me as a friend, just let me know. We don't have any applications yet, but we do have one spot left open. Alright, so let's... Oh yeah, in tomorrow's episode, we're going to finish the casino. So hopefully we get some cool shit for that. And who knows? Oh yeah, and we just unlocked 244. So for tomorrow's episode, we'll be able to play a new one of these. So we'll have a new episode of that. And yeah, we're getting closer and closer to these red squirrels. There's actually some good heroes that we can unlock coming up soon, so hopefully we can get to them soon. It's weird how they want to give me a piece of 140 armor. That's not even really that good. I kind of wish it was 160 armor, but I'm just getting greedy, I guess. Oh yeah, and let's summarize the Hunger Games. So good luck to Spitfire, Takahan, and Collator and Psychosis. Sorry if I said Takahan. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. But yeah, let's see who's winning so far. Oh, it's still in the betting phase. So if anyone wants to bet, I bet on Collator. Not saying to offer gambling advice, but a lot of people bet on Collator, so he seems like the favorite. And we really need to boost up our tokens because we're down to 90 now, so it'd be nice if we won some. It'd be sweet too if Collator makes it to the final, because then it's like, hey, Collator usually wins every time, so maybe we'll be able to win twice in a row. That'd be sweet. And as far as the events go, yeah, we just got the Hunger Games and that's it. So Abyss came up. Infinite Fight Ring. It's either going to be Monster Hunting or Chess next. If anyone knows which, you can put it in the chat. I'm hoping it's going to be Chess, but I'm not going to get my hopes up that much. Yeah, and then the clone supply. Maybe we'll actually spend some of the rewards. Nice thong. Didn't even notice that. I need to get to the beach more. Sadly, this summer was a write-off. Last summer was a write-off, but who knows? Maybe next summer I'll be in shape and everything, so that'll be the best time to go to the beach anyway. If I don't get too off the rails on this whole improving health situation. Alright, so let's go to the fire screen. Right, if you happen to get any genie fragments in your vaporizer and it tastes like shit, give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. Really appreciate it. Just make sure never buy the products from my sponsor.
Because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone.
Yeah, and thanks everyone for tuning in for the episode tonight. It was wild to have such a big crowd going, and I'll try to keep the exciting content coming. Who knows, maybe we'll be beating the dungeon soon. That'd be sweet. Alright, take care everyone. Bye for now. Later. Oh yeah, and thanks for all the great comments in the chat. I'll try to reread them and I'll check the Discord. And thanks Phoenix for joining the Discord. Always nice to get new people in there. Alright, see you later. Not nude. New. Later.